Wait, fuck. I forgot. I gotta play this in fucking Firefox.
Uh-oh.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the black screen.
Just
a moment.
Fucking nailed
it. Oh my god. Oh, this is already scuffed. Give me a second.
Welcome.
God. Okay. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kyonin Legacies. I'm your host, Wuten. And, ignore that entire intro. Yeah. Goody, you wanna bring us in?
Welcome everybody to another exciting episode of Kyonin Legacies. Last time our entrepreneurial, that's not the right word. Sorry, I'm struggling too now. Fuck. Last time our intrepid group, there it is.
There we go.
Just got and arrived back in the capital city after several days worth of travel. They got over their cases of malaria.
Woo!
Either by the means of Kanari's aid or by their friend Jerry. One way or another.
Brute force.
And arriving back at the capital, a lot of different paths and lines that had brought them out towards Grim Lotus Marsh had crossed, and a lot of gaps had begun to get filled in. The princess was returned safe and sound, relatively speaking. Malaya was taken to, Safiel was taken to prison for her treason. And the group met with King Virenheim himself, by demand of the princess. And it is from the king and his court that they had received a new objective, should they be willing to take it.
Sure.
As planned, per the request of General Yanagi, the very intimidating bodyguard and master general, the group was asked to return the next morning and asked for him to receive a missive to take to a contact he has down in Relinquay. That leaves several different paths open to the party as we transition back to where we left off.
Woo!
All right.
Okay, so about what time of day when we left the court?
I think it was like around midday-ish.
Yeah, it's pretty like I'd say like the noon 12:30, about whatever time it is right now in America.
Lunchtime.
All right.
Hey, I didn't know that, so thank you for telling me.
You're welcome.
All right.
The floor is yours.
Didn't I think I remember Yanagi mentioning that there was also another thing going on with like graveyard or some or other.
He did, yes. So let me you know what, if you prefer, I can jump over to the map real quick to show that better.
Okay.
So over here, just to the right where you have this little mausoleum. Right here, this is approximately where that was at. What did I call? I called it something specific. It wasn't just a ceremony. It was like the royal cemetery or something.
Yeah.
For the Fernsong Memoriam Acre.
There was talk of possible undead activity there.
There was
disturbances
he was leaning towards that being a possibility due to said disturbance, but his scouts could not say for certain. They'd prefer not to venture into the fog, and
There's some strange fog, and they don't want to. And they're like, "We'll send some adventurers into the fog instead. Fuck them."
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's basically our job.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
We take the jobs no one else wants to do.
We kill the
Okay,
undead,
so-
so you don't have to.
Exactly.
So in terms of relative distances, Guti, is this something that we could do in an afternoon? Or would that be more of a hike on the way down to Relamque?
That would probably be more like on the road. type
Gotcha.
thing.
Right.
Like it's not like directly kind of into the capital.
Okay.
But you do have several to like bring up to speed on some of the avenues. You do have going down to Relamque. You have the graveyard, and then you also still have that gem on hand.
We do
You
still
do
have
need
to
to-
return that gem to Tree Hollow.
Need to swing back around. So, yeah, I'm thinking.
And you're not really on any. And just so you guys know, as players, the court did not give you any kind of like major time, any kind of like massive time frame. So
Okay.
Okay.
yeah.
I think
Just so
it's-
long as we get it done.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. We don't put
they
it off
understand
all
that
year
so
round.
they can understand that diplomacy takes time.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
Diplomacy, just like any other legislation, takes time. Anyway, I think, I think we head out for Tree Hollow first, just to make sure that that gem situation's all taken care of. I think that's the most, what's the word? Like, pressing matter right now, because I remember...
Finish the
like-
last quest we actually had before we
Yeah.
take more.
Right.
While we're in the neighborhood. Well,
Yeah, we wanna swing by Tree Hollow because that I remember the Guardian mentioned that it was like imperative that we get that as soon as possible back to them. So
I don't think Kanari actually knows about any of the business that happened in Tree Hollow at this point.
well,
Just
we
I don't-
might
for frame
want
reference here.
to inform her. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I think when we were there, we said we were there supporting the Black Horse Troop. We didn't say we were also there to get the gem.
Mm.
mhm. And Kanari, even though you were with Pharos Grimm at the time, you probably would not have been made privy to that information because it probably fell under Shaw's plotting.
Actually, I seem to recall that I was familiar with the Gnoll warlord and what happened to him, and that was in roughly the same area. I just
It
don't
was,
think that I
yeah.
knew these guys were involved.
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, we can roleplay that out if you'd like. Otherwise, at the moment, I'm just kind of looking up more items to grab since now I have a handy haversack, which is actually going to be something that probably, since it's midday, technically I'd probably spend a portion of the day going and looking for this sack.
Sure.
I'm like, well, we got money now, and I know one of the first things a thief wants: more storage space.
Yeah, you'd probably be able
yeah.
to find your way towards the Arcanum Quarter, where centralized there is the Mage College, and without a doubt, there's bound to be plenty of magic shops. So have at it.
all right.
80. So I can do up to 120 pounds. All right, sweet. I didn't necessarily want to roleplay that part. I was just saying that that's probably what would happen during part of the day for me. So
Yeah, that's fine.
and I'm
Yeah,
also
I suppose-
looking at other stuff to buy. So
All right.
I suppose that we'll also need to find a place to rest our heads tonight.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Anri will give your cloak back now that she doesn't need
Okay.
it, Kanari.
Good.
With a quiet thank you.
Nod, smile.
Okay. Well, at that I'd probably say. You could probably see that Anri is very stressed about something. I'm not going to try and hide that bit.
And Kanari at this point has kind of worked out that you're some sort of cast off from the nobility at this point, so
What? No, I'm not. And she is.
You're really bad at hiding it.
You really are.
I think the only one not suspicious is maybe me and she.
Kai is a good boy. No, this is good. This is exactly what I wanted.
And the only reason Shizuki is not suspicious is because I keep fucking failing my sense motives against you.
Well, I think last time I like doubled whatever you rolled, so.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it means. I can't be suspicious. I physically can't be suspicious because I do not understand.
And that's why
not
Anri thinks you are the
conceptualize.
goodest boy.
Yeah, he does not conceptualize nobility.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It makes perfect sense, all the roles. It's like so great.
I think I might go with Sorren to
Okay.
check out the shops and such. I have a couple of things to sell that I did sell last time, but, need to actually make time for.
Right.
All right then. Come right along.
All right.
I'm good. I think in that case, Anri will probably go and start looking for some form of tavern so that we might stay the night.
Shizuki will come along with you for that.
Oh, cool.
All right. Well, there is the place that you stayed at last time, where you saved them from their
Falling
you saved
barrel.
their ale from
Yeah.
rolling down the hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we pay them a visit.
We could. Unless you want to mix it up, but...
There's
I can't get the image out of my head just now of Anri just like, unless you want to like shimmies her shoulders, like mix it up a little. I can't get that out of my head. That's
Unless you want to mix it up.
oh my god. All right. Well, no, I think we're good with the tavern from before.
All right then.
That's where we will go.
all right. So party's splitting up. Yeah. I imagine Kai, I imagine you're probably going to go with Sorren.
Yes.
Most likely. Okay. So we got Kai, Sorren, and Kanari heading towards the magic shops.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hang out with Sorren, my best friend, and then Smelly Good. Smelly Good.
And we got
Win-win.
Anri and Shizuki headed towards the old, I don't remember the name of that tavern actually.
The old tavern we like.
Ye old tavern.
Call it we'll call it the Salty Hawk. Why not?
All right.
So, I don't know. I saw an item and I just thought of something fun. Just be like, we're walking along in the district, we're chewing our shop and we're selling things, and I see some person selling whistles, and they're like, "This one can only be heard by dogs." I'm like, "Really? I wonder," because I'm actually considering picking up a beast whistle, because why not? I'm like, "Hey, guy, can you hear this?"
It sounds like that fucking like screeching noise that happens in Fist of the North Star whenever Kenshio's enemies just fucking explode.
Yes.
I
It's
guess
an
the
old
only-
reference there, but it checks out.
I guess the only other question is whether or not, fuck, I can't remember anything right now. Shit. What's your character's name again, Cygnus? I apologize.
Kanari.
Kanari. Okay. I was just curious whether she could hear it too. Probably not, but you never know.
Her ears lay back flat against her skull,
I
but she
think you
makes no
can
other
hear-
comment.
I think she should hear it as well, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It does specifically say animals, but
DM.
it's It comes in varieties: avian, canine, feline, rodent, reptile, and ungulate, apparently. So.
Technically, technically no.
Yeah, so you
Since
can-
they're hyena type folk, they would be feline.
I have no idea.
The closest thing is feline.
Huh.
Are they?
Okay.
Are hyenas felines?
Yeah, hyenas are more closely related to felines.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I
it
will
was,
leave it up to you, Guti.
on on what precisely, because we tangented a few directions there.
If whether Kanari can hear this or not.
If whether or not Kanari is a dog or a cat.
Well, actually, here's the question. Kai, are you in wolf or human form right now?
Wolf, always. At this point,
Okay.
unless I'm sleeping, always.
Okay.
Because I can.
Well, because you're a wolf, you would probably pick up it would pick up much easier because when you're a wolf, you're going to have those wolf-like senses.
Yeah.
Kanari, you might hear like a little bit of a lighter, like a little twee kind of thing, but nothing like
tinnitus or something.
It's the very edge of your hearing, essentially.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
but nothing like with Kai, who's probably hearing.
There's most definitely need a voice clip for that one. Need like a sound clip.
It sounds like the screaming rocks.
God, no.
Not the rocks.
The rocks have begun screaming in Braille.
God damn.
God.
What?
It's probably best not to think how that works. It's just a silly moment. I probably won't actually get the whistle. I'll probably just get a normal signal whistle, to be honest.
Damn.
Okay.
If you want, I can get the beast whistle so I could signal only to you. What the hell is a silent whistle? Okay. I'm sorry, ignore me. I'm just doing my shopping.
You're good.
All right.
Is there anything that Kanari or Kai are keeping their eyes out for?
Well, I did flog that celestial lamp, because I don't know why I bought that in the first place. However many years ago I made this sheet.
Okay.
That's why I'm organizing it right now at the same time as buying things.
Other than that, I think I'm just trying to avoid any obvious majors. And maybe find a magic smith.
Oh, that's fair. Well, it'd be hard pressed to not find a mage in the quarter, but no one's really. No, it's not like there's any kind of any sort of malicious glancers or whatever.
Fair enough.
Down the road a bit, a little bit closer towards the mage college, there is probably a magic smith.
Okay.
And as you if you would approach it, I would have you roll a perception check, please.
Okay. I think at this point she's mostly just bookmarking it for later because unfortunately, like Wuten, I don't have quite as much money as I would want for
Okay.
this. But I will still roll that perception.
Okie doke. Okay. So, that 29, you notice that on some of the weapons are like on display and whatnot with their little arcanic rune engravings and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But something of note is you happen to spot that when you were down in when you guys were back down in the Under Temple, Shizuki was keeping an eye out for particular weapons that had a certain kind of branding on them,
Mm-hmm.
or a certain like a branding that would notate the maker.
Mm-hmm.
You spot some of those on display here. With like runes and stuff engraved within them.
Interesting. Does does the runic bit also match what I'd seen her looking for previously?
Oh god damn it! I just fucked this up a little bit. Okay. The runic part. they don't seem to. The runes themselves don't appear to match up at all.
Interesting.
But the make of the metals have some of that same familiar craftsman's branding. Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess I'll flag down the proprietor.
He steps over, and for the big man that he is, he looks up. Yes. How can I help you, miss?
Good afternoon, sir. I wanted to inquire about these weapons with this particular mark on them. A friend of mine has been on the lookout for them. I understand that they may have been her father's.
Really? Shimamura brand?
I suppose so. Does the name Shizuki ring a bell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's his kid, if I'm not mistaken.
That would fit.
He's one of our top craftsmen down in Albrook. Yeah, but we have kind of the situation with the guilds makes it a little awkward between the guilds and the monarchy makes it a little awkward, but we got kind of a process that works from down south to up north. We got the dwarves in Cloverstone mine the metals. Albrook refines it into weapons, and those weapons get distributed all over, including
Fascinating.
here.
Well, I don't really know much about smithing. I'd love to find out more. Do you have a usual supplier for these? Like a usual courier or someone who brings them north?
Well, that's when all the that's where the trade guilds come in. That's where the oh my god, use the word. That's where the tradesmen and baronish come in, and all their merchantiles.
Of course. And them I'm intimately familiar with. But yes, I suppose just as a note for you, sir, I may bring Shizuki by later. I know she's been having some difficulty with some of those weapons going missing on the road, so not that I would wish to imply anything, of course, but
I can't have that, but
no.
No, I mean, I guess that just goes to show the quality of their work if people got their eyes out for them. So,
well, and she's been very adept so far at using them in the field. So,
oh, good.
Yes.
Just like old Dad, I see. Next time one of House Pernamia's boys comes this way with a delivery, I'll make mention to maybe keep a closer guard on some of the trade routes.
Okay. Do I know much about anemia?
Roll knowledge, local or nobility.
Okay, I can do that.
I know.
Wuten's off in the distance. I know. So that okay, local. So you've heard the name around quite a bit, but Pronamia is a very well-known name in Baronish. There's a gentleman who lives there who has a lot of pull with either the Senate and he has a lot of sway on councils, and that he is very he has a lot of clout and a lot of chips in play when it comes to, I can't think of the right word, but a lot of chips in play when it comes towards, maintaining trade throughout the region.
Okay.
And that goes not only throughout Kyonin itself, but in the past couple of decades, he's actually managed to get his foothold across the sea as well.
Okay.
Becoming even more powerful in the process.
Good to know. All right, well, with that, I suppose I shall thank the smith and let him know that I might be back in future if he can help me enchant my weapons or those of my companions.
Always happy to help.
All right. With that, I suppose I'll go and rejoin Sorren.
Okie doke.
Who has picked up a couple of things. So
And I'm assuming the couple of things are I'm carrying them at this point.
no, I have them in my haversack.
That's right, you did buy a haversack.
I did buy a haversack.
How
God,
confusing
You're being
it must-
replaced.
I know.
No.
Well,
Betrayal.
I mean, he's giving me room to carry y'all's stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
I wonder. I have to wonder how perplexed Kai must be with how the handy haversack works.
No idea. I just
I'm like,
Bigger on the
I don't try to
outside.
think about it.
It's
You
my
just-
bedroll. I'm just like, hey, watch this. Whoop, and it just disappears inside.
Oh my god. So, do you remember that
I'll think
meme
about it.
that was happening where like people would like put a sheet in front of their dog and then
Yeah.
drop it and disappear? Imagine that but jumping into a bag of holding. The level of confusion.
Yeah, just a little bit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how many hours of air are in one of those things? What was it for?
It was like 10 minutes.
10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
minutes
I think the bag of holding was by hours, if I remember right.
I don't know what the haversack is, and I'm not trying to find out right now.
Yeah.
It'll be useful to know for the future, though. I'm sure we'll shove some people in it. It's going to happen. That's how it
Oh my God.
works. You have a bag
It's,
of holding, someone will eventually end up shoved inside of it.
But yeah,
Oh
if
my
living
God.
creatures are put in, they can survive for up to 10 minutes, after which they start suffocating.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. Well, while they take care of their shopping, let's get back to Anri and Shizuki. What's going on with y'all?
I guess we're
Probably eventually,
making our
you eventually
way.
do probably find the inn. You remember going up that hill where that barrel of mead was rolling down eventually.
Yep. We'll just nudge Anri to keep an eye out. Make sure we don't have any stray barrels.
No deliveries today, looks like.
Well, all right.
So make your way up and make your way into the old tavern.
The old tavern.
Yeah. In that case, I suppose we'll get some rooms set up.
Mhm.
Same idea as last time. I think last time we got like
Think it
one
was-
room for girls, one room for boys.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
That'll work.
That means all three of you are going to be in one, and me and Kai in the other. All right, that
I think
works.
so, yeah.
All right. I guess Anri will play this time. We'll take it in shifts
All right.
and just get the services up.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So,
Oh,
it'll
I ended up
be-
in the wrong spot. That's what happened.
so I think I'll have it. I think I had it as like 2 silver for a room.
2 silver?
I think it was, yeah. So-
Yeah. In the just to say, in like the services lodging thing, it does say for a common room it's like 5 silver, but if you wanna
I think it was
your
discounted
own thing.
because we did.
Oh yeah,
save
that's
there.
why it was discounted. Yeah, we'll make it 5 silver because I was like, that's it was discounted because you saved everybody's beer.
Yeah. Alright then. I'll do that.
It's going to be 2.9. We'll just round it.
2 rooms.
You aren't too busy with your maths, Chaotic. I might have an RP thing for as we're walking back.
I just finished with my math, actually, so
Excellent.
just making sure on the amount of monies I has and how much it weighs while it's in the bag. So, okay.
Okay.
So he's shouldering the new bag, because he would have just gotten it and filled it up with all this nonsense.
And by stark contrast, you see that she's not really carrying any bag of any sort at all. But, you know, she looks over at you as the 3 of you are walking back. So, how did a rogue like you end up coming together with, these two somewhat more heroic figures in raiding that dungeon.
More heroic figures? Excuse me?
She grins.
Implying that I'm not a hero myself or something along those lines. You making yourself some mighty fine assumptions there.
Well,
can
you know.
imagine him with his like hands on his hips as he's doing this.
Most heroes don't feel a need to. Most heroes don't feel a need to conceal their identities, and, you know, at least not so poorly.
Now, to be fair, everything that ended up happening there was far outside my control. But fair enough, I suppose. Well, the easy answer is that I happen to be in, you heard of Tree Hollow, haven't you? It's a small town a little further to the north.
Yeah, I suppose it's come up.
Well, I guess that's where Shizuki and her dad live. And I happened to be in town, and there happened to be a robbery, essentially. It ended up happening, and let's see, there's this older gentleman. His name is he was the guardian of the town or something along those lines. He's gonna pull the jewel out of his pocket. You said her name was Malaya, right?
That's what she went by when we were in the tomb, yes.
Oh,
Kanari is
yeah,
looking
right.
around to make sure we're not being watched as you pull this fucking massive jewel out.
It's not
Oh,
that
right.
big, is it? How big
Hold
is
on.
it?
I have a visual for it, actually.
If it's that big, there's no need to pull it out. I thought it was small. I thought it was smaller. So, my bad.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if you or Shizuki had it, honestly.
I think I've got it in my. I have it in my inventory here.
You have it in yours?
Yeah, I've got it in mine.
Okay, so you're the one who has it, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
But I'd imagine that Kanari knows the ruby that he's referring to.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, it ended up that dear man Shaw there ended up being part of all that, taking that ruby from the town. I guess our good black troop friend was the one who ended up needing it, and I guess he was stealing it for her. I was trying to help him stop him, and well, unfortunately, managed to get away.
Help whom stop whom? You knew Shaw when we met up with him in the tomb.
Well, he knew me, I knew him. I was trying to help Shizuki, and I forget what name. Solar. I'm forgetting everything right now.
Anri.
I don't think we knew her name though. Or we knew Anri, but we don't know her last name. Right.
Anri
Right
Hughes.
now, it's Hughes right now.
Yes,
Yeah,
Hughes.
we don't know her actual last
Anri
name.
Hughes.
Yeah.
Yet.
Helping Shizuki and Anri chase after him to stop him from taking the jewel.
Interesting.
And all right, I'm gonna end up knowing you for a little bit here, so probably best not to keep any secrets at this point. Although the others don't know this one yet. Let's put it like this: I got to town not too long before all this happened, and I ended up meeting Shaw because he hired me to help. My job was lookout, and that was it. Just to be on the outside, nothing more. I knew nothing more about whatever was going on. All I knew was it was some good, quick coin.
Okay, she's going to sense motive that.
Sure. You can sense motive. I'm not going to roll bluff. He's not lying, so.
Okay, that's fair. All right, she believes you. For now, yes.
Well, let's just say some people got hurt in the process, and I was told there was not one person was going to get hurt, and I was not going to stand for that.
And I suppose that's why it became personal.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Well, I mean, if it had just been a business transaction, there would have been no reason for you to go on with this. Maybe you're more of a hero than I gave you credit for.
Well, I guess I'm guessing I'm gonna have to wonder how much of a hero you are in turn. We only just met you, but it seems like you were in cahoots with them as well, at least to some degree. What was that all about?
Well, I'll have to explain more later. We're not someplace that I want to be spilling all the details, but suffice it to say that our interests are aligned, and I had no desire to see Malaya or any of her cohort complete their ritual. Neither do my employers.
Employers?
Mm-hmm. I think I may be able to trust you to know local history enough to know that we don't want to talk about certain people in certain places.
I'll keep that in mind.
Appreciated.
Of course.
And uncomfortable silence as we continue to walk home.
Perfect.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if I'd say anything else. I can't think of anything, so.
Okay.
That's fair.
Kai gets a scritch for being along.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, by the way, in case we end up going in those graveyards, I got myself something real sweet. Hold up. And he's going to show the ever-burning torch he bought. It doesn't have any heat. Not at all. It doesn't burn nothing, but you can see. Look. It's great.
Ow. Dark vision eyes do not enjoy.
Oh, phew.
I'm glad the rest of you will be able to see, but maybe keep that out of my face, please?
Does she have light sensitivity?
No, but
Oh,
roleplay.
Oh, I wasn't waving it anywhere near your face. Calm down.
Don't bust your britches over it.
I don't think... Is she wearing any?
I don't know. Is she?
Skirt.
Not
I
my
get that
character.
now.
I don't know.
Anyway. Yes. Happy to walk back to the tavern if there's nothing else that Jack, Sorren, or Chaotic would like to know.
All right. So I imagine that after talking it out, y'all know where y'all be staying. Sorren remember the place from last time because he also won a little contest. You might remember, yeah.
Oh.
And that you just probably in general just remember where it's at. So, make your way there, and probably at this point it's probably a few hours later, maybe a bit closer to evening, possibly. Let's see if there's anything going on at the tavern today. All right. Well, let's get back to. I guess with this roll, let's get back to Anri and Shizuki.
All right.
All right.
Where are you guys gonna be after that bit of time passes after their shopping and all that?
Well, I guess just making sure that we've got solid living quarters for the night.
Yeah.
Not really much. Otherwise I would have gone shopping, but I don't quite have enough for the thing that I was gonna get. But we'll see.
Yeah, well, it might be a little bit of time tomorrow. Yeah, I suppose they're probably just in the main area, aren't they?
Yeah, probably just like the
Yeah.
main.
They're probably they're probably at some table.
Yeah.
And Anri is once again stress cleaning her gun. Which really you probably yeah. It's been a very bad day for her.
Okay. Would Shizuki be able to pick up on the fact that it's less of a The gun needs cleaning and more of a I need to distract myself type thing.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Okay.
like that.
So,
You would notice.
Anri, because you're so focused on cleaning your gun, I'm just gonna have Shizuki roll for this. So roll a sense motive for me, Shizuki.
Oh.
If you're so focused on your gun, then I'm afraid I can't give you a bluff.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You know what?
Well,
You know what? You fucking know what?
I mean, I was going to say something, but I would like to know what.
You know what? Go ahead, Goody. Say what you're going to say.
I was going to say, technically, you can't fail rolls despite the fact, but at the very least, you can kind of tell that she really cares about that gun.
The gun really doesn't need that much polishing, is what she's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you've seen.
She works with metal and stuff. She's like, it's fine.
Yeah. So like you'd notice that, and you've seen like she has like this meticulous process to cleaning the gun. She like removes the like flint, the striker, the switch, the trigger. You know, just like takes it apart and cleans each part individually. You've seen her repeat this process 4 times now.
In like the last couple of days, and she hasn't shot it.
Yes.
Anri? You know you don't necessarily have to clean the gun without, like, even though you haven't shot it yet. It's only been a couple of days. I don't think it needs that much polishing. You're gonna wear it away.
Well,
you're gonna wear away the metal.
Well, you can never be too careful.
I suppose so, but
Anri's kind of fixing you with this slightly too intense stare.
Something going on. You've been sort of on edge for pretty much all day, really.
She kind of sighs a little bit. She's trying to think of what to say.
You see, how do I put this?
A yes or no would suffice to start with.
Yes, I've been on edge. Let's just say I don't really, like noble settings.
Okay.
Can we leave it at that for now?
That's perfectly
please?
fine. Yes.
Thank you. I just, it's just not something I like talking about.
Okay. No worries.
And with that, Anri, she knows how to craft guns. She also works with metal, so she probably gets an idea of what you're saying, and she does stop cleaning the gun at your recommendation.
Yeah.
She's just kind of sitting there, trying to look a little more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
No, Luna, it's so fun.
I know it is. I'm doing the same thing in the other campaigns.
Jesus.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Well, in the corner of the tavern, it looks like... actually, both of you make me perception checks as you're just kind of chilling in there.
All right.
I
So while you're kind of having this talk, you're just tavern. It's kind of midday, a little closer to dinner time at this point. There's some tavern goers who are, more and more people are starting to come in as the end of the workday as the workday begins to come to a close, and there's been you've kind of, with those checks, you've made a notice that there's what appears to be a minstrel in the corner who's putting the moves on a girl over there and having some drinks, having a good time. Kind of what you would expect.
Mm.
But near the end of that time, a much bigger man approaches, and that conversation does not look like it is very good.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Father, brother, lover? I don't know. One of those three.
The minstrel and the large man step outside, the former of which appears to be sweating profusely.
Good luck.
Yeah, just gonna...
Well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like they're not. It was a not exactly the most well panned out of flirtatious gatherings.
He chose poorly.
Indeed, he did choose poorly.
I wish him the best of luck. He'll need it.
It's like he gambled and may have lost more than a couple of chips.
And a few teeth.
I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah.
Sorren, Kai, and Kanari, as you guys make it to the aforementioned tavern, where there appears to be just outside a circle of people and a small man and a large man duking it out.
Uh-oh.
It's not going so hot for the small guy.
Oh, man.
All right,
What's
well,
going on here?
I suspect bad decisions were made, whatever the case. Do you feel we should intercede?
Nah.
Just fucking walk past as he just like
Oh my
slugging
fucking
on
God.
this guy.
Fucking legend.
throwing moves on when I'm on our 5th anniversary, asshat!
That told me everything I needed to hear.
Yeah, I may just stay outside to watch and make sure the loser doesn't die, but
If you'll stay there, I'll watch.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Be part of the crowd.
it's nothing. It's nothing brutal. He's just like it's definitely a one-sided fist fight, but it's nothing too brutal.
Okay. Well, if it looks like your standard brawl, then she'll pause for a second, make sure only teeth are being knocked out, and then head inside.
I'll be sure to keep
Eventually,
that
some
in
guards
mind.
do come and break them up, spread them up, break them up, break up the fight circle, and the fun of that fun ends pretty quickly when the guards pop in with their short swords and all.
So, make my way inside. Obviously, make our way inside, find our table, and be like, cool.
Wave.
Takes Kanari a couple of extra seconds after Sorren, but, follows him.
Show them all this cool shit that I got.
Ooh.
All right.
Look at this bag. I've heard so much about these kinds of things. They're so useful. It's almost as good as having. It's as good as having Kai. Well, Kai's far better for much more than just carrying things, aren't you?
Little nod. Reed looks up for a head pat. This is a head pat statement.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. I even made the motion. You just can't see it, so.
Aw,
I made the motion, so I'm like, I'll tell you. It's probably a good idea to tell you, yes, that involved a head pat.
good.
But more storage. Look, and I'm gonna pull out one of the biggest items in there, and it just kind of goes whoop I'm not sure what the biggest item in there would be right now,
Of the
though.
bedroll.
Probably the bedroll. It just goes whoop. Zzz.
Vroom.
Well, that's certainly something.
I've always heard about these things. They're so useful for carrying just about anything and everything you need. I've got everything in here right now.
He's
And I
proven
mean
he knows how to handle a bedroll.
Hmm. Well, I might need to get one of those myself. They're as useful as you say.
If you can afford it, I'd absolutely say so. I mean, absolutely. At which point, a guitar will appear out of the backpack. Whoop, there we go. As he sits back and he starts strumming it idly.
Speaking of magic items, Shizuki, I ran into a smith in the Mage's Quarter who had a couple of your father's weapons on display.
Oh?
Yes.
Did he say his name?
Did I catch it, Guti?
So you didn't ask.
Okay, fair enough. Did I catch the name of the shop, perchance?
Maybe.
Maybe. I gotta make that up too. Hold up.
Quick, find an online generator.
Yeah. The best part about this is that we're just so laissez-faire about it that I can just take my time for a couple minutes
Yeah.
just to.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I need to know it right now, Goody. How dare you?
You always have every potential piece of information on the tip of your tongue at all times.
Like, how dare you?
What is the wind speed? What is
Silver mantle.
Yeah, what is the current weather, Goody? What is the wind speed? Which direction is it flowing from? I need to know.
Which direction
What?
is north?
You
What
can
is
ask
the
me.
oceanic oscillation like? Tell me!
Describe how much you enjoy your character being alive.
I mean, if you ever
Turn on
care,
my camera real quick, so I can just give you the face down name. I do that.
if you ever need help, Goody, I legitimately can answer these questions.
Well, I didn't catch his name, but he was the proprietor of a little shop called the Silver Mantle.
I assume I know this name, Goody. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that you're pretty familiar with a lot of proprietors who like make that you and your father make masterwork weapons together, and it is through masterwork that they can then be processed to become magical.
Excellent.
So yeah, you're probably familiar with that name.
Oh yeah, we were. I believe he's one of the shops that we are one of the main suppliers for. I assume he told you of the process where the dwarves bring in the ores and the metals. We smelt it down and forge it into master-crafted weapons, and then they're shipped out to various cities and outposts across the countryside.
Yes, I did tell him to keep an eye out for anyone who was trying to sell them below board, as it were, since you seem to be looking for them in the tomb.
Well, that was very kind of you. Thank you. I think we found a pretty sizable chunk of them. I know that. Let's see. So, to give a little bit of context, my father and myself had set up a shop, like a stall at the festival that they were having in Tree Hollow, and during all the commotion of what happened there, some of the bandits ended up stealing the weapons, and so that was more or less my reasoning for going after them, was to get my father's and mine weapons back, in addition to solving whatever this cult situation is, because we don't want them running around in all of Viren and having to deal with them.
Yes, in addition to this business that Sorren told me about with the ruby, I assume.
Mm-hmm. And she will, like, very subtly pull it out and, like, show it, like, from the side, just to show that she still has it. and puts it back in her pocket. We're gonna bring it back to Tree Hollow and be done with all of this cultist business, and make our way down south after that.
We can only hope. But yes, the gentleman did say he was interested in potentially meeting you if you had time before we leave.
Oh, I'll stop by there on my way, on our way out. We'll just all five of
Alright.
us come along.
Sounds like a plan.
Speaking of plan, we managed to get 2 rooms for the group. We were thinking Sorren and Kai take the first room, and the 3 of us take the second room.
If that's what you prefer.
If you think there'll be enough room.
I'm sure there will be.
Kanari remembers how big she is. She's tall.
She
She is.
Well,
She
and I don't
fit
know
in the
how many beds come to a room, you know?
I
That is
mean,
It'll be
I
like
sleep on the
it'll be like
floor.
at fucking pony conventions. We'll figure it out.
yeah.
That is true. I do sleep on the floor.
Someone's gonna have to snuggle real close.
Mhm.
2 people are gonna have to share.
When there's gonna be
And
another
probably
room,
you, and
when of
she-
course there's gonna be another room with probably a free bed since Kai usually sleeps on the floor.
Mhm.
That is true.
That's true.
So, I mean, you know, I'm just saying.
If it's 2 beds to a room, I'm happy to go and room with Sorren.
Okay.
Make
fair
sure
enough.
you have enough room for yourself and all that.
I'm a big girl, but I'm not that big.
All I'm gonna say is I'm more afraid of you biting than me, so you know.
She
I would
grins
I
with
would
teeth.
say I was gonna say like I would say I don't bite, but I'd be more afraid of you biting. So
She
I think
grins
the one we
with
should be
teeth.
afraid of biting
With
the most
teeth.
is me.
I don't bite, I nibble.
Oh, I do both.
all right then, I'll keep that in mind.
God, she loves making people uncomfortable.
Isn't it great?
Wait, we're
Oh,
supposed
yes.
to be uncomfortable right now?
Oh, that was beautiful.
I thought biting was a sign of love.
Is this
Can be.
Kai or Kai speaking?
Both.
My son,
Well-
the planet, or me? Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember whether that was abridged or the
It's,
original.
Team 4-star. Yeah.
Okay.
Friggin' smart ass.
Well, sometimes it can mean
Well,
love.
maybe I hope Soren's
Okay.
ready to be the little spoon.
Oh no.
oh.
There's
had-
2 beds. There's 2 beds.
There are 2 beds.
They had a change of policy. Oh no.
There's only one.
God damn it.
There can only be one.
Oh,
So, who's for dinner?
Me.
Oh my fucking god.
That shouldn't have been
Wait,
funny.
sorry, instincts.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. That's a good question.
Let's have Malaya for dinner.
He's in jail.
That is not what I meant, but sure. Will not stand for this Gnollism.
So, I think with that, Shizuki will make her way up to the bar, cheeks red, as she goes to get us some food ordered.
Okay.
All right.
Because I mean, in terms of who's for dinner, I mean, she's a pretty good-looking gal over there. He's saying that out loud, so it's like,
Are you talking about the girl who was?
some person, someone who's in the bar.
Oh, okay, yeah. So when you say that towards a girl in the back,
I'm
but
saying it quietly.
Shizuki and Anri know what that's all about.
Uh-oh.
She says nothing as she
We
goes up
share-
to the bar.
We share a glance, and nothing happens.
I was going to say, I thought that was one of those sorry to see Shizuki go, but glad to watch her walk away situations.
Same.
Or you clarified.
Oh man. Anyway.
You love
Food?
the
So how much is food, Goody?
Oh, let me let's see here. What are folks in the mood to be eating and drinking tonight? Because they got all kinds of, your standard pub fare, your meats, your cheeses.
Ass.
Ooh.
What?
Ketsuo tabru.
That dog comes near me, it's getting whacked.
Now hold up.
That dog.
You're supposed
No.
you're supposed to be the innocent one here between the two of us, huh? Come on.
1d8 bonk
I was
for
out
horny
of
jail.
character. We all know out of character. Horny jail is my home.
God damn it. Anyways,
Well,
give me something
alright,
to
here we
cheese.
go.
Yeah.
Some with
I want
cheese,
lots of
alright.
cheese.
Just give me my normal meat.
Yes.
You want like a big block of cheese?
I don't know, whatever.
Alright.
Back of
I-
ribs or
They
I'm
got
a poor man.
haggis.
I'm a poor man who's suddenly come into lots of money. Let's fucking do this.
Nathan, instead of my
So there's,
normal
like-
dog kibble.
So they have like, a
Yeah,
pretty
we'll get you something big old like I don't know, big old chicken leg.
Yeah, so like a little bit of like a dark meat collection will probably be about 3 silver. If you want something more like it's a multi-part meal, has like your meat, your potato, your vegetable. Yeah, that's probably gonna be 5 silver.
Done.
Okay, so
Is
I
that
hear
five silver?
vegetables, only
5
meat.
silver for the whole group.
For like a full-on meal, it's gonna be 5 silver for each meal.
4, 5,
Like,
25.
it's
I'll pay for
pretty
mine.
filling.
I'll pay for mine and Kai. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a block of cheese if you wanted that. That's 1 silver.
Right,
There we
I'll
go.
get mine.
They got
Mine
haggis for
on-
1 silver.
I'll get mine, Anri, and Kanari's then.
Okay.
You don't need to pay.
You're paying
I'll
for
throw
the
some
room.
silver on the table as well.
Oh, fine.
Kanari, you healed us back at the back during the swamp. This is on me.
All right. Well, I'm planning to stick around for a while longer, so if you ever need me to pay up, just say the word.
Well, we'll keep that in mind. But for now, this is the night's on me. And,
Okay.
Gonna. So it
All
was
right then.
5, 10, 15 silver. Or
Yeah.
3, right?
Yep.
All right. So that is 3.
And then I assume over dinner we discussed the plan. Going back to Tree Hollow first, then going, I assume, to check out the graveyard.
Yep.
So
Grave stuff.
Oh,
And
wait,
then
didn't
You all
we?
bring your blunt weapons.
hmm
Hmm.
Well, don't worry. You've seen what I can do to a skeleton.
Big bonk.
Mm.
This is a big bulk. So, remind me. This may be me getting confused, but didn't the general ask us to meet him tomorrow? Or am I
Did we
getting
do that
wrong?
already? I think we
No,
did
he
that
went-
already.
He's
Nope, we need to-
so the general is preparing a missive for you to take with you for when you do go to
All right. So it's just basically just collecting it.
Yep. Like you could
All
stop
right.
there in the morning and head out. Just
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have at least one more appointment in town as well. So,
Indeed. So we'll stop by the castle in the morning and then swing by the shop then, and then we'll grab our supplies and head on out.
all right.
Okay.
That'll be the day after this restful night after our long week-ish amount of time just dealing with the swamp,
Okay.
wilderness, and
Yeah.
cultist nonsense.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have your meal. Discuss your plans. Your plan of attack for your, I guess you could say, assignments.
Mm-hmm.
And anything else you guys are doing for turning in for the night?
Well, just I suppose one thing while we're having the conversation, as we're talking, and Kanari is polishing off yet another massive chicken leg or something.
Hell yeah.
You see that she's also just kind of carving into the bones, saving them, cleaning them off a bit, and then just kind of cracking them and scribing what looks like runes into them.
What's that there?
Oh, well, that spell that I use an awful lot? One I used on a couple of Shaw's minions back in the tomb?
I remember it vaguely, though I'm not quite familiar with the magical side of things, unfortunately. I'm not...
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
No, it lets me directly manipulate a living being's skeleton. So, good for jerking someone around who's giving us a hard time.
As I noticed, you need bones. I deposit all of the bones that I've been gathering.
Oh, thank you, Kai.
Right
It's just
next
like
to
a
my
fucking
table.
pile.
Yeah, there's a pile.
All right, well, that'll keep me settled for a while. But yes, I figure if we're going to be going off and hunting undead, that would be, which you might call useful.
Most likely, yeah.
But don't be intimidated or anything.
No, I'm not intimidated. That's just a interesting way of preparing spells, I guess.
I mean, it's what the spell calls for. It's, as I understand it, pretty standard.
All right.
Can't say I'm much of a spellcaster, so can't say I have any idea.
Well, you pick up a few things here and there.
I can imagine.
You are like the only knowledgey casty person here, which is
Well,
impressive.
You are the
Given-
only caster.
Given most games,
Well, we had casters. We had 3 of them.
We did.
They left.
we did. That is true.
Mm,
They left.
Also, the rest of us are humans, so.
Yeah.
Shit, I hadn't considered that. I am the token team member.
Look, it's the bonus feat, okay?
It's the bonus
it just
feat
makes
and
sense
then
for
the
my
racial
backstory.
feats. We get fucking improv feats that give us a bunch of skill points. Can you blame us?
You
just
know what
can't-
else helps with that? High intelligence.
You know what I don't have? High intelligence. You know what I am? A brawler. You know what we don't need? Intelligence. Because we get a class feature that lets us qualify for feats that have intelligence of 13 or less.
Even Pathfinder knows you're stupid.
Oh my god.
I'd love the idea that this is an actual argument taking place at the table.
Oh my god.
You see, being a human matched with my story, it was easy. You know how I typically play. If it was up to me, I'd be a tiefling or an ASMR right now.
Yeah.
Fair
The
enough.
only other OP race.
Yeah, they're my second go-to.
Mm.
I just like to draw them.
Fair.
Yeah, fair.
Well, unless there's anything else big, I guess I imagine we all go to bed.
I think that is that's the case, I think.
Okay. So you all
Maybe
turn
it,
in for the night. Go ahead.
Maybe at some point as we're turning in, I might say, you end up having to tell me a little bit more about these employers of yours now, one of these days.
Someday.
I'll make
For
sure.
now, go sleep.
All right. That's it.
Okay. So everybody turns in for the night.
Music has stopped.
Oh no.
Something's happening.
Shizuki,
Yeah.
can you please roll me a will save?
I fucking knew it. God. Oh God. Okay.
Wilson?
It's too
well-
early.
Well, honestly, my wisdom did just bump up by 1, so we'll see what happens with this.
Your turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Your turn.
My turn.
Okay.
I don't want my turn.
All right. So, Shizuki,
Mm-hmm.
you come into consciousness in the middle of a beautiful field, and far off in the distance. Oh, let me say, closer to you are there's a pretty good sized tree with a figure standing under it. She has blonde hair flowing in the wind, holding a great sword to the ground, staring off into the distance, whereupon you see, amidst myriad clouds, an impossible city.
Mm.
World. He just stares mouth agape at this.
Beautiful sight, isn't it? The figure says.
Shizuki will turn to the figure and look. Is that place? Never seen anything like it before.
It's called Aeolus. It was a testament to. It was a city and a testament to peace, centuries and centuries ago.
What
In a
happened
place
to it?
that.
Oh.
In a place that is now called the Odeligan Steppes.
Oh shit.
It wanted no part in the conflict of the Oni king, of the Oni emperors. So it had no place. It found it had. It wanted not to contribute to the fights, nor to contribute loss. So it vanished. The breeze picks up a little bit.
Do we know? We know where it is now. What? Cities like that couldn't just like vanish without a trace.
I wish I knew. I would never be able to. I would never come to see the day that I would see what happened to it. It's unfortunate. But I suppose that's the meaning of sacrifice, is it not? And roll me local or history, if you don't mind.
I will roll a local. 15.
Okay. So, as an armor crafter, you know that when you are commissioned by certain types of knights, there is the occasion where they prefer to have a crest of their god upon it.
Uh-huh.
You do notice the adornments of Seorsa. This is something that's been in design for paladins for centuries. Seldom do believers seldom do the devout wish to stray far from what they're so fond of,
Mm-hmm.
or what they come to know.
Quick question. And this might actually be for Solar, because he's more familiar with Seorsa. Does Seorsa have, like, an order of paladins?
Yes, I was a little bit weird on that. She's, being a goddess of freedom, she's very chaotically aligned, but I made her neutral good so she could have paladins.
Okay.
But the answer is yes.
Okay, that's what I was curious about. Who are you?
Back then, my name was Ingrid. Ingrid Estelise Wraithbane. And I was a protector of Vera. Oh. Sadly, the will of my god and the will of Avalosia's would not see the believers would not see eye to eye, which is something else that drove us apart. My one wish is that I could one day see the day that we might see the result of what peace that my companions and I had sought for, but I suppose it was not to be. Though, and Shizuki, that's when you notice that all this time you've been holding the Guinean ruby in your hand.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I sense darkness in your heart surrounding that gem you hold. And yet, under the right circumstance, it need not be used for malicious purpose, but must still be used wisely.
I'll make sure it's used wisely.
She nods at that, turns back to face the city. Children fear the dark. Adults fear the light. Where do you think you fall in that vein?
Child. Oh wait. Sorry. Continue.
Shizuki will say nothing. And stare out along with her.
Okay. Your vision begins to blur a little as you feel consciousness stir, and you hear the words whisper, "In time, you will know." And you awaken none the worse for wear. Though you do notice that as you wake up, the ruby is in your hand.
What the fuck?
That's not a cuddle pillow.
What's
The
not
thing
a
is,
cuddle?
my
A ruby.
my
Oh.
my backpack was to the side of the bed at the time, so somehow it through like sleepwalking or something, or other means, it ended up in my hand.
It sprouted little crab legs.
It's
And
it's
wandered
sprouted
into your
little,
hand.
little crystal crab legs.
Did we mimic check that ruby?
No.
Don't
Are we
think so.
supposed to?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Since when has any GM in our group ever used a mimic?
Don't.
Do you understand the definition of the term tempting fate?
Stop it! Get some help.
No.
No.
Quick question: did you check to see if the inn was a mimic?
No. That I can
Been
confirm.
squatting in the city for so long, I think someone would have figured it out.
Mm,
This isn't fucking Sigil.
I mean,
No, Kai is the real mimic.
all along.
Real
oh,
mimic was the friends we made all along the way.
I might as well be sometimes. What? I don't know where that came from. Hurt me.
And the dawn hath come.
It has a DM.
That's all I'll say. Anyways.
Honestly, same.
honestly, same. Hey, look,
Luna, you
I
tempted fate.
love Dark Souls. You really can't ask me to not do something with
You
them.
know, there's a lot of ships out at sea.
I was gonna say, can't wait for that one.
Thinks of my Palace of the Dead runs. Please, no mimics. Anything but
God.
a mimic.
Oh man. All right.
It's
Well, Luna, you've doomed us all.
You done it. You
It's
done
what
it
I'm here
now,
for.
Harry Potter.
damn it.
Mark my words, Potter.
You
It's
done
my
it
job.
now, Harry Potter.
That's what I'm here for. It's my job.
So I'm going down for breakfast early,
Okay.
and
I
actually, if I
probably
can,
hear you wake up because I don't sleep very heavily and I go
Okay.
with you.
she doesn't mind having you along. Stop it. No, if she manages to get up and finish her breakfast without anyone else getting up, Guti, I may have a thing for you. And that I sent that to you.
Okay.
So I will let everyone else decide either getting up.
I'll end up getting up here, but probably after you.
Okay.
Once I find Kai's gone, I'll go looking for him, so.
I'll wake up with that ruby in my hands, and I'll be thinking to myself, "We need to get this fucking thing back to Tree Hollow." Oh, shit.
I
Yeah.
need this thing out of my possession now.
With that, Anri will probably wake up at the same time and see this.
She, what are you doing with that?
We need to get this to Tree Hollow as soon as possible. As she's like, okay.
All right, that's the plan.
Mhm.
Anything wrong?
Weird dreams. That's all. Nothing too major. Just weird dreams. That's
Ah, right. Okay. Well, anyway, breakfast?
yeah, breakfast. I'll be right down. Just give me a bit.
All right. Well, Anri will then head down.
And Shizuki will check the pocket of the bag that she had kept it in. Is it open?
Is what open?
The pocket in the bag that she had put the ruby in.
I'm trying to think how the bag we laid out. It had to have come out somehow, so it looks like it's open.
So, a couple of things going through Shizuki's head. Either someone took it out and put it in her hand, or it magicked itself into her hand, like out of the bag and into her hand.
Both things she does not want.
Yes, exactly.
There's nothing in that situation that sounds like a good thing.
Yes, there are many things that I like. That is not one of them.
There is a third option, but I'm not sure if I want to give it to you.
Could have teleported, but it wouldn't have teleported if it wouldn't have left the
You picked
thing
it up.
open. Yeah, it wouldn't have left the flap open if it had teleported.
But you went and got it is another option.
Fuck!
That's
Sleepwalking Shizuki grabbed the ruby. Okay, I'm just gonna.
I win.
I'm just gonna put it in the bag. Gonna snap it closed. Make sure it's snapped closed.
Lock it.
Zip it, and put on the bag and get to moving. Breakfast time.
all right. So probably for, I'll say it's for a good sized breakfast. I'll say 2 silver.
Six, 8. There we are.
Exactly.
Are you paying for all of us? Okay.
What sorts of fruits are available in town, Guti?
Oh man, all sorts. This is the central for. This is the capital, so it's the center for pretty much every form of trade you can imagine. Pretty much anything. They may not be the best stock when it comes to like tropical fruit, but other than that, you'll have your standards. You have your apples, your oranges, your pears, your grapes of sorts.
And I have a plate of bacon.
Just that spell cast time and.
With the way that Kyonin is placed, it has so much rainfall that I imagine almost any kind of fruit would be available.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has been a very long time since Kanari has seen an orange specifically, so she's going to take a handful of those.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say, how many oranges can you fit in a handful? But then I remembered her hands are big.
A bunch of fucking oranges.
What?
Just this mental image of Kanari, like this near 7-foot tall gnoll, just carrying a bunch of fucking oranges in her claws, just like ready to go.
Well, you know how it is. Continental breakfast. You have to get your
I
money's
know.
worth.
Oh my god.
Probably. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah, it's
don't
all
wanna
I can
catch
carry,
Kirby.
right? All I can carry breakfast.
I mean, it should be like 2 or 3 copper for an orange, maybe.
Okay,
That sounds pretty good.
sure. I'll toss it
Let's
down.
Let's go 3 copper.
Good deal.
We'll take 20.
So 4 oranges later. I have the
Right.
gold.
Yeah. We
Well.
have the money for it now.
Looks like you don't want to catch scurvy over there.
I've been partial to these ever since I came out of the south. It's been a very long time since I got anything this fresh while I was underground.
Really?
Yes. What, do you think they were serving us fresh fruit every morning? We had
Yeah.
to make do with gruel.
Okay, point taken.
Fair enough. Oh, to the
Well.
castle?
Yeah, might as well get a move on. No point sitting around.
Okay.
I think Anri, probably looking for an excuse to get out of going to the castle, will go shopping. Just tell you to meet her back here. She won't take long.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we all. I'm sorry. Remind me again. You all are going. Where are you guys going first?
The
we're
castle,
going
I think.
Okay.
Let's fly to the castle.
There's 2013 for you in a nutshell.
Yeah, there
my
we
God.
go. Callbacks.
So you make your way to the castle. And low, of course, is the same half-orc secretary out front. There's nothing I can help you with this morning.
Yes, General Yanagi asked to see us.
Okay. She is. You can kind of visibly tell that through this expression of hers that that a chill definitely goes down her spine when you mention that. And she says, "Oh, you must be there for the appointment. I'll go get him. One moment."
Very
Yep.
good.
Yep, just like that.
I love it.
And the Master General will see you now.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Good morning. Glad to. Did you have a good day's respite then?
I do believe so. We appreciate it. Thank you. Since no one else is talking.
And Kanari, last time you rolled sense motive, and I failed to deliver what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just to kind of get a general feel for the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cold as he is, he was still grateful for what you had done for the capital and the city and all of that. And but that coldness, you can kind of tell it's something that you've seen before, especially in soldier types. They've seen a lot of things, and being an elf of this age, he must have been a warrior for a long time, so he must understand things like loss and such other things that come with war and combat and whatnot.
Understood. So a practiced coldness.
Yes.
Okay.
He reaches into his pocket and okay, so reaches into his pocket and pulls out a scroll with I'd say like a teal-colored seal on it. In Relum Quay, I have a contact named Milio. He's a powerful knight in the Havoc Blades Guild. Present this to him, and I feel he would not refuse when he sees it's from me.
Milio, Havoc Blades. Got it. And I'll slip it into the bag.
Okay. I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
It's much appreciated that you'll continue to go to these lengths. If I have not reinforced that to you already.
Well,
As the
then
music
you'll.
picks up.
I can't help it, guys.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
It's okay.
His presence is just intense.
You're telling me it's
That's what I'm
not.
trying to convey.
I will say, technically, any of you who are in a 10-foot radius are immune to fear effects.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm
you
assuming
can
I
you can
am.
deal with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta stay close to the
To be fair, I kind of want to stay afraid of him, but
Oh boy.
Well, you are
Stay
15
close
feet
to
away.
no
Well,
money.
you can be afraid. You're just not going to suffer any,
Stay close to no money.
disadvantages. So,
Well, we appreciate it, and we'll make sure to sit there and get this done after we get whatever other business we need to get done as well.
Yes. It'll please you to know that we are planning to head to the Memorial Acre to take care of that other business first.
good. I'm glad to have some adventurers under our wing to handle the things that our guards are hard pressed to do on their own. I wish you the best of luck. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must tend to Her Highness. Evidently, ever since the princess returned, she's been seeing spiders in her room, but no one's been able to make any heads or tails of it.
Oh no.
I say nothing and turn around.
Visible sweating.
Oh, I'm good at bluffing, my dude. I ain't no visible sweating on me. Nope.
Oh, he
It's-
turned,
it's
he
invisible
turned
sweat.
around before that, so no one's able to see any in her room, but suppose they're there somewhere. At
It's
any rate, go
possible
ahead.
you may want to try a chemical purgative. She may have suffered a bite from a, what do we call them, bloodsuckers? Well, what is it? Blood bugs. She may have suffered a blood bug bite while we were on the road.
I'll call our I'll check in with our apothecaries then. Thank you.
Of course.
And he heads back.
Well, he says they're happy to have adventurers working under him. I'm just happy to be sitting here and. How close are we sitting there working? Basically, just working for the king at this point, man. It's smooth sailing from this point.
Yes, who would have thought that a lookout would make it so far, right?
I know, it's crazy. Well, I guess might as well go collect Anri and start making our way back up to Tree Hollow. Have you ever been there, by the way?
Me? No, it's probably about the furthest north I've ever been.
Well, allow Shizuki to be the first one to introduce you then, seeing as she's the one that lives there, and I'm nothing more than a mere traveler, of course.
Oh, about that, I'm actually not. Jeez.
Gesundheit in advance.
What's with this music suddenly as he starts talking about his past?
Well, actually, I'm the final boss.
Oh god.
Oh my fucking god.
That's why she was preparing all those bones. All the bone shakers.
Oh no, I wasn't referring to Kanari. I was talking about you. You were the one who, had the big thing to say.
Oh, I was just gonna say that I'm not actually from Tree Hollow. I was there for the market, for the festival.
You see, the funny thing is, though, I don't know that.
I was gonna say that.
You've never said anything,
Yeah.
so go ahead then.
By the way, about that, I was actually there for the festival. I don't actually live there.
No?
Myself and my father, we live further south. We'll actually, more than likely, we'll stop there on our way to Relimquay.
Oh,
Remind me the name of the city, Guti. I know it starts with an A, but other than that, it's
Albrook.
complete. Albrook. Okay.
Albrook. I actually live down in Albrook. It's actually on the way to Relimquay, but maybe we'll stop by there on our way.
I've
Yes,
seen
your
that
Smith's.
on the maps.
Sorry. You first.
I was just gonna say, oh, I've seen it on the maps. That was it.
Yes, your mage friend said that you lived in Albrook.
Yep. Please, okay.
Gesundheit in advance, again.
Oh my god.
You all right, Suzuki?
Give
You
me a
sitting here
second.
trying to speak, so-
Can we do a 5-minute pee break real quick? I gotta go.
Oh yeah,
I'm
totally.
gonna clear
Tea
out.
break.
Yeah. Just a second here.
Well.
Well.
Well,
Well.
Well.
Right,
I'm
actually,
just-
I will use this. I will use this pee break too. I hope you guys aren't too scared with the general.
Oh no. You see, I have a completely different emotion than fear.
Well, fear is part of it, I'm sure.
A little bit, but that's what makes it fun.
you just sounded like so like shy when you said it. Yeah, a little bit.
But that's what makes it fun.
I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
get yourself a
I'm
stiff
also
drink.
going to eat.
And now it is just me and the music.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I just
Hello.
turned myself muted. Everyone's trying to keep secrets, and Kanari's out here being a
Yes,
an
group
spanner in the
mom.
works.
Yes. You know it.
Always.
Don't let Anri, don't let on what I'm about to do to Anri, but you know.
Oh, trust me, I have no idea.
Oh, and hopefully Wuten's stream chat doesn't start screaming at me for that, because I keep forgetting we're on stream.
Oh, it doesn't matter what they say. Hello,
Oh,
stream
no.
chat. I'm sorry, you guys. You might be about to yell at Cygnus, but
I
there's
doubt
nothing
it.
that can stop the flow of time.
Why do I feel like that's a quote as well?
No, that was just something that came out of my mouth.
I think one of my favorite things about these sessions is like when I'm GMing, I don't have time to. I don't always like look at the chats because I'm, talking and describing things. So I'm catching up on some DMs, and I just look at the Kyonin chat, and I just see all the fucking memes.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's just
I
so great to come back to.
You know, if I could draw furries, I might draw Kanari bonking Kai with the go to horny jail.
Bonk him with the orange.
I've seen your deviant art.
Yes, from when I was 14.
Mm-hmm. I can't imagine that 14 years worth of practice has gone out. Or 12.
I have nearly 13 years now.
Okay.
But no, I haven't actually been drawing for the past 13 years. I've been drawing a bit here and there, on and off.
Well, from everything I've seen, you've maintained the talent.
Yeah.
The question is,
Unlike
can I
me,
draw
who
Kanari?
Never had it to begin
Well.
with. If you'll look at the shit I used to draw. I went.
Yeah, what's
from,
that pinned post?
The question is, can I draw Kanari? And can I draw Kai?
I'm sure you can.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I, for one, would be deeply amused to see the result.
I do have Clip Studio open.
Okay.
I wish I had snacks in this house, but I don't, which is actually a good thing.
So say we all.
Mhm.
All I have is shit that needs to be cooked.
Yeah.
A good
Yeah.
way to keep yourself from overeating, I suppose.
I've gotten
Exactly.
into a person ever since I moved in. I got into a personal tradition of every Sunday before a Kyonin session, one of our noon sessions, I make myself a massive breakfast.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
It's a pretty good idea.
Gets the brain juices going for when I don't prep. Well, I mean, what?
That's a move.
My
That's a move right there.
my pre D&D tradition is a Earl Grey with 2 custard creams, and it is
Ooh.
just
Tea is actually an excellent substitute for snacking. I do it frequently.
yeah.
I do have tea. I should make some tea and honey. I have both.
Make
Do it.
tea.
Good man.
Next break
It
we
gives
have.
your mouth something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about my frantic scrambling for a shopping list, Guti.
Oh, you're good.
I realized I was gonna buy something, realized it wouldn't work, and then had to buy something else.
In fairness,
All good.
Anri was probably frantic shopping anyway. So
She probably was.
If there was a time for you to purchase what magic items you could possibly want, then now
Well,
is probably the best time.
I have everything I need. Pretty much. I was going to get a beneficial bandolier. Realized it took up the belt slot, and I decided I would change that
Which
to
does
the
not
oil.
sound beneficial.
Not beneficial at all. And I instead decided to buy 2 oils of silence, which is
Okay.
apparently oil that silences my gun.
That's pretty helpful.
Can
That
be
is
used
very
on-
helpful.
Can it be used on Hummers?
God, people still buy those things?
Actually, I haven't seen them nearly as much as I used to like 10 years
I
ago.
see them down
Right?
here.
Oh, gross. My daddy bought me a Hummer.
Oh my fucking god.
Get ready
Got
for
it in the wrong
years
color.
years of maintenance. That shit.
Oh, he pays for that too.
Oh my god.
Please don't fucking kill me with this shit.
I think we all know this person or people.
Yeah, we do. Everybody has that person in their life.
My dad used to have a friend, used to, mind you, who flew airplanes for a living. He was a pilot, and was upset when his income went down to 300,000 a year.
Wow.
Jesus. Are we all back?
I think we're
Yeah.
I'm
think
back.
so.
How much?
Okay.
How much does it take to learn to be a pilot? I know they don't actually make that much anymore. I don't think. It depends on the kind of pilot. But anyways, moving on.
I can't ever
I think he was a commercial pilot.
I'm
Yeah.
colorblind. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Really?
Just
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that
Wow,
sucks.
I've known you for how long, and this is the first time I've heard
Fucking
this.
sucks.
Interesting.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
can't tell the
and,
color of his own character.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the reason why Wuten's so fucking saturated red. It's because
Oh.
I can't see any other red, so yeah. It's
Wait, you can't see any other red than what?
so the story behind it is that his body is supposed to be red like spaghetti sauce. His hair is supposed to be like a darker-ish reddish brown like meatballs. But yeah, that they're like really saturated because it's very hard for me to distinguish colors that are like really less saturated, more like pastel stuff. It's very hard for me to tell color differences for that.
Okay, well, I can safely
Ah.
say that in terms of Kanari, you are seeing probably exactly what she looks like anyway.
Yep.
Because she is all in grays and
Yep,
whites.
a lot of grayscale there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like actually, here, like for example, the edge of Anri's collar there,
Mm-hmm.
like here, I'll just like
Mhm.
line, like so like this here, I can't tell if it's blue or if it's purple. Same with the little ribbon there.
It's
Alright.
blue.
Wow.
It's blue.
Yeah,
You're probably seeing it almost exactly as it is, actually.
it looks like a purplish color, and I can't tell the difference between them.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
it's a very blue to my non-colorblind eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
What
Well,
about Shizuki's
thank you for
hair?
sharing.
Oh well. It's cool.
Alright.
Interesting
Well,
little something there.
Yeah.
y'all are at this point probably leaving the palace with that missive in hand,
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
and the day is yours.
We're off to gather up Anri and see this silver mantle dude, and then make our way north.
Yeah. I guess you come back to find Anri. Only difference being that she has 2 vials of something strapped to her belt. That's about
Okay.
it.
All stocked up, ready to go?
Yes.
Well, I think you said you'd wanted to see the mage, right? Or the smith.
Right. Yeah. Let's get moving. I don't think I've met him in person myself. My father's probably met him multiple times, but yeah, let's get going.
Well, I'll guide you there, but then I need to just make a quick stop off at the library. I just want to check something against some of my spell research.
Okay.
Okay. So, is that going to be a split off, or are you?
Yeah, like I said, I'll lead them there and then
Okay.
just kind of
Alright.
say my goodbyes at the door.
All right. So, making your way to the Arcanum Quarter. You remember the route? Just there yesterday, and Silver Mantle. Spot across the way, and sure enough, yeah, Shizuki can spot it before. She can spot the quality before the brand. So, and
It looks like this is the place.
yeah, this is where at the end you're seeing them at the end of their arcane are there in their arcanery process where they have, like, runic engravings and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Well, certainly see why it's like this is really one of the first times that she's seeing the next step in the process for like this close, and she's seeing like the engraving of the Shimomura brand on these like very runic glowing swords. Never thought I'd see these this far in the process. She turns to the rest of the party. I used to just be so blacksmith's daughter, but
Used to. Aren't you still?
still am, but a bit more than that now, if I'd say so myself.
Well, being on an errand for the king, it's just another day in the life of a blacksmith's daughter.
I suppose you're right. Where is... She looks around for the shop owner.
And sure enough, there's a bulky man who's just setting up some indoor displays when he spots you. Ah, some first customers of the day. What can I help you with?
Hello. My name is Shizuki Shimomura. My compatriots mentioned that you wanted to see me, speak with me.
He stands up, his eyebrows raising a bit. Wait, Shimomura, you? Did we think of a name for your dad? I apologize.
I think we did, but I can't remember it.
I know, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Oh, you're Shimomura's kid! Ah, my God, you've gotten so big.
Yeah. It's well, helping my dad in the shop as she like pats her bicep a little bit. And...
Oh, yeah, I can tell. You're gonna pass him there. You're gonna pass him up in height and in muscle one day too.
Well, maybe one day. I've just been looking at these weapons that you've got here. Incredible what you've done with them. I remember forging some of these. In fact, if you can see here, she'll point to like one of the blades or something, and just mention like minor custom thing that she may have done on like the handle or something, and just like I never thought it would look like this once the process was all done.
he's gonna look over your. You showed him the gauntlets, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna look him over. He's like, yeah, these are very finely done. Yeah, you're definitely learning. Dad's definitely teaching you the ropes. But I suppose we just had ourselves some good teachers, I guess.
I think so. Yeah. Runs in the family.
Yeah. If there is anything you might, anything like might catch your eye here, I mean, I got blades, spears, clubs, axes. It's for a bit higher pay grade adventurer types, but can never be too careful, especially these days.
Well, I'm personally not partial to any weapon. I prefer using these two as she holds up her gauntlets, but as she like gestures to her party members. Is there anything here that you might want?
Is everything that you have here magical and or crazy priced? Or do you have some more normal weapons? I could actually use a mace now that I think about it.
He's gonna stroke his chin.
Unfortunately, my pocket's a little bit light today.
He's gonna stroke his chin a bit. I do have a couple of things in the back that haven't gone under my refining process. I'll check to see if I have any maces, though. Because normally my display is for magical type alone, so...
Yeah, that was my assumption.
Give me just a moment. I'll check the back. And I will go and roll for this. That's going to be a D100. Low is bad, high is good. Hot damn. Well, you're happening luck, he says as he comes out. Turns out I had one single-handed mace in the back.
Oh, beautiful.
That has yet to go under the refinement process. Now, normally I don't like to sell. I don't like to sell. Non-charged items to my customers, but consider it a favor for being in some good company, huh?
Well, I appreciate that.
He says with a wink.
Well, I certainly appreciate it, sir. Thank you. Is it a masterwork mace?
It is a masterwork mace, yes.
That's why I was hoping for like a normal mace. I don't quite have enough. Because I know it's 300 plus. I don't have that much. Well, actually...
I can cover for you.
Oh. You sure?
Yes, fine.
Okay, she'll pay.
All right.
I now have a masterwork
Have some
mace.
spare money.
Masterwork light mace.
Yeah, gotta keep in mind if he works exclusively with masterwork material.
Yeah. How much is that?
I got you. Hold up.
Yeah.
Weapons, light mace, 305.
Nice. 305. Then in that case, Anri will pay and just mention to Sorren.
Take it as a thanks for helping me out in that fight with the blood bugs.
Oh, well, absolutely. I appreciate it. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more back and forth as time goes on, so don't worry too much.
I'll hold you to that.
You better. Somebody's got to keep me honest. He just has a fucking shit-eating grin after that one.
Anri gives you a slightly less shit-eating grin, but a shit-eating grin nonetheless.
Is this one a Shimamura mace? Or is it not?
It is.
Cool. I'll make sure to put it to good use then.
Mm.
All right. Otherwise, I'm good to go. So.
All right, I'm just typing something to someone.
Right.
It's not me this time.
Likely story.
I don't know.
I don't have anything to say to that, man.
No, I
don't know what to tell you.
I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Likely story.
Likely story.
God fucking damn it.
All right, it's about an hour passes in the morning. It's still fairly early. I'd say like maybe like 9 or 9:30 a.m. kind of vibe.
Okay. Did we need to do what Kanari was doing in the library?
Yeah, I'm actually having her roll me something here.
Yep.
Something for her character.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's not what he was just talking about.
A likely story.
No. This is pretty straightforward. This is just spellbook stuff.
Oh yeah, I know how it is with wizards.
Yep.
I promise, I get it.
So let's see what new spells I get that I can actually use.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll those, get those typed up. I'll return to you guys in just a minute. I apologize. Talk
All
amongst
good.
yourselves. Feel free.
Sorry, not trying to make this take longer than it should. We will get out of the city today, I promise.
Yeah, you will.
So what did all the rest of you have for breakfast? We never heard about that.
In game or
In-game, out-of-game?
I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, child.
No.
Need food. Num-nums.
It takes too long to cook and Christian's asleep and can't heat anything up and I don't have anything.
Cereal.
I would have been in the same boat, but I do have something that is kind of easy to make, but it's also not good for you. All I had was a bowl of ramen, so. And I've been doing nothing but drinking water out of my big ass mug the rest of the day.
All right.
Which one is it? I swear to God, this is one we got at one of the conventions. I can't remember. Company Wild Bill. It's like one of those big Wild Bill barrel ones. Yep.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting at this computer, it's full of water, and I'm just sitting here going, drowning myself. So.
With those noises?
Wasn't that the one we got last year? Wasn't that the booth at the
Yeah.
Oh, in the lobby of the
was
convention center, yeah.
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 BronyCon. That's the one with like the root beer and cream soda and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. That's the one. I use it for my water now.
Hell yeah. I didn't get the barrel, but I do have like the metal tin I use for water and the occasional V8 splash.
Oh shit, that does remind me. I have shit to drink in the fridge. Why didn't I fucking remember that? It's because I don't use my fridge. That's why.
Oh.
The only thing I keep in there is milk and butter, and that's about it. It's so I can cook with it.
Okay. So, now that that's taken care of, got your spells situation figured,
Okay.
and you guys are good to go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do the.
We had a horse and cart before. Was that borrowed to us, or do we still have that?
You know, I think that might have been lent to you.
Yeah, I think that was rented. Yeah.
Okay, do we want to rent some horses to make travel faster?
I am the horse.
Well, you don't. Well, that would mean you wouldn't need one. But I don't think we. I do not think we can all ride you. Unfortunately.
I don't think you're big enough.
One day.
And with enough magic, yeah, maybe someday.
One.
But I mean, I might suggest it would make our travel faster.
Okay.
So we could either rent them or buy them, but I mean, I guess I don't know.
Let me
That's up to
see.
you guys.
It's up to y'all.
Let's go ahead and rent them.
I
I'm trying to see how much that is. I think it's considered a hireling, so let's take a look. See.
trying to find it. You can get a carriage, cart.
I think those are the prices to buy them, though.
No, this is on services.
So a steam giant? What?
Hell yeah.
What am I
That's
missing?
gonna be a no from me, dog.
Oh god, yeah. My own
80,000
players found that. Oh no, they found the clockwork dragon, which they
Oh yeah.
kept bringing up every time they go shopping.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
To which my answer is always, can you afford it?
You better be careful. One of these days they're gonna say yes.
I know.
Or
I
better,
know.
just don't sell a clockwork dragon.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, if they can't find one to buy,
They
Yeah,
can
that's-
buy it.
Supply and demand. What crazy fuckers building
If they-
clockwork dragons?
Jonathan.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
You're
That is really true.
Eventually, Jira. Yeah.
It does say the purchase price. Okay. Well, I didn't
All
mean
you
to make
gotta
this
do
so
is
difficult. I just know it makes us. Oh, here we go. Animal and animal gear.
Okay, I'm
it's
hoping-
I think it's the price to buy it though, not to rent them. So that's going to be up to you,
Yeah.
honestly.
I
Julia,
don't need one, so
These
I
prices-
can keep up the prices.
I mean,
Oh.
how many days of travel would it be just to walk?
Go to Tree Hollow. About I think it's like a week and a half.
Okay. And
Or,
how
like,
fast would it be if
altogether-
we were on horseback?
I think it's
It cuts off about 2 or 3 days.
I mean,
4 days.
Do you also want to walk that whole way?
I mean,
Nothing but
no,
walking.
but
Nothing but
luckily-
walking.
luckily Anri has to and I don't.
That's true.
Her legs are better than mine.
That is also very true.
I mean, Sorren literally could just take it or leave it. He literally travels all the time. It's just faster. That was all.
Yeah.
So suggestions to be faster. If you guys aren't worried about it, then we can just walk.
I think honestly, since we're not on like a deadline here, and that it's only going to shave off a few days, I think we can wait. We should eventually do this, but
Okay.
Like
Well, we'll worry about it later.
yeah, we can worry about it later.
Walking it is.
Hollow.
Walking it is. All right.
Hey, walking. I'm good at that.
All right. So we'll take a few days to get to Tree Hollow. Let me go and see what kind of rolls we got. I've kind of said that I kind of go that as GM, I'm kind of going like kind of a more or less an expedited kind of roll system
Yeah.
where it kind of combines a little of what between Wuten and what Chaotic and Wuten both did between main and evil.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll to see what happens along that road. Okay.
In addition, I'm happy to make survival checks to hunt for food so that we can reduce having to eat rations and all that shit. So
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll me one for. I'll have you roll one for each day. So go ahead and roll me 5 survival checks.
okay.
Work your way up.
So which one of us is better, Kai or me? Which one of us is better with survival? Because it'd be better
what's
for
your
the others.
survival?
Mine's plus 10.
Mine is plus 13.
I would be better aiding you then. So I'm going to aid you all those days. That means you just get a plus 2 on each day. Because
Okay.
I'll meet 10 even if I roll a 1.
Okay. So I'll be rolling a plus 15. Why am I trying to? So
Plus
get them
15.
survival rolls going.
Yeah,
All
he
the
said
days
5.
are just.
He said for 5 days. Yeah.
Okay.
It says you
First
can
day.
move. So it also says we actually have to move at half speed if we're doing that. But
We don't have to really count that.
okay.
I'm not
And it-
honestly worried about that rule.
And for every 2 points by which your check result exceeds 10, you can feed an additional person. So with a 23, you can probably manage all. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. As long as you roll at least 20, you can feed. We can feed everybody every day on the way there without having to
Oh.
use our rations.
Could I just take 10 then?
That's up to Goody, but
Okay, so you can. So that's. I'll say that's the roll for day 1.
Yeah.
You can take 10 for the next 3 days, but on the 5th day,
I
roll
have to
me
roll
one.
again.
Roll me one more time, just because
Okay.
it's something has to do with my roll.
Question: by the time we're in day 5, are we in the forest?
By that point, yes, you'll be in the forest.
benefits.
See, that's why you ask me every time. That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. +2.
One day.
Plus
One
twos?
day.
Plus 2s.
+2.
Because one day we'll actually be in the forest. And hey, I needed that.
All right.
Okay.
So
So
that'll be
19.
1 trail ration for a single person.
I'll take
On
the
the
hit.
last day.
Yep.
So Cygnus
last
will
day.
take the trail rations hit.
Supplement.
So on that 5th day, while you're in the forest, Kai, I want you to roll me perception.
Okay. And
While
we're
you are in the forest,
so I get
with your
that
forest
bonus.
See, we same time to that time.
Nice.
I'm in my home.
Yeah. So 33.
Yes.
Okay. So on that 5th day, you're gathering a good amount of like food, and one of the days you come upon a berry tree that's nice and ripe, while everything is like they're all kind of like falling down along the ground. But with that 33,
Nani.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
you
no.
spot there's a familiar face that is also looking for berries.
Oh no.
No, no, no. This is why I couldn't find all our food, guys.
It's because the fucking raccoon took it all.
The size of a husky, this raccoon.
Jesus. Dire
It's a
raccoon.
Raccoon.
Dire raccoon.
God.
And you remember this one too from
Oh,
how
I remember.
messed up this motherfucker
I
looks.
remember you.
Absolute
It's like
size
stalking
of his
around the
eye.
tree. You guys are just having like this moment. I'm gonna find proper music actually.
Session
something like
fucking
ridiculously epic.
1.
I need to find some overly dramatic music.
I got some.
Here we go.
Broken vessel.
So, how do you approach this situation, Kai? You're both doing like this animalistic prowl around this berry tree.
I growl.
Okay,
Ooh,
roll
intimidate.
intimidate.
Oh my, I'm not. Semi-intimidating.
Yeah, you got a +2 from the favorite terrain, question mark?
Don't think so.
Damn it.
Let me double check that. Favored terrain is initiatives, knowledge, perception, stealth, survival.
Damn it.
Oh.
Are animals one of your favorite enemies? Do you have favorite enemy, right?
I do think so. Hold on, let me double check, or do I not get it yet?
Although it doesn't count on intimidation, so never mind.
Ah.
It was worth a shot. I looked.
15. So the DC is 10 plus the enemy's CR.
Okay. So it'll just make it. But the raccoon is going to. So while he does that thing like a cat does, where he just just lunges backwards with intimidation, and then he's going to snarl and try to do it right back at you.
Oh, oh, fuck no. I think I'm running away in fear, guys.
It's just shaken. It doesn't have.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that would make it a 30, but
That's just shaken. Don't worry. You're shaken for
every 5 by which the DC was beat, it's for an additional round. So
3 rounds.
This raccoon is going to kill me one day.
So you both spooked each other at this point. Your hairs are even more on end. What happens now, Kai?
Get him.
I don't know.
Go on, get him. Sick him.
I guess. I'm gonna
Sick him,
attack
boy.
it. I'm gonna,
All right.
I'm gonna go in and...
He's about 15 feet away, I'd say. These are all kind
I'm-
of stalking around the tree.
I'm gonna charge him.
Fuck him
Okay.
up.
my berries.
My fucking berries. Alright, I'm gonna favor. So that's... Sorry, I'm just double checking how my rolls are again.
Did you have favored enemy?
No, I don't.
Okay. So no adds to anything.
No. Just my normal pluses.
Yeah, it should be.
Plus 4, plus...
To be fair, your normal pluses are pretty damn good.
Yeah. Am I doing this right? Yeah, just my BAB plus my strength is being so high.
That hits.
Eat him.
Get him,
Oh, I
boy.
didn't even add the plus from charging. Oopsies.
Jesus.
1, 2, plus strength. And then the plus 4 from animal combat. 15 damage and then a chance to trip.
Okay.
Which would be plus.
If the raccoon is a quadruped, it gets +4, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
28
okay.
to trip it.
Is this really a quadruped though?
I don't know.
It's a chomper, that's what it is.
A 28 will trip it, yes.
It's an absolute fucking unit.
And so is this raccoon, because after he's tripped, he's going to do the same thing at you.
Oh, no.
It's a mirror match, boys and girls.
Gonna get -4 because he's knocked prone.
Uh-huh. Which makes this...
We're having a mirror match right here.
What is your AC?
My AC is 23. No, 24.
Okay. Good thing he's tripped.
Oh, God.
That'll just miss.
All right.
But he's gonna, at that point, he's going to try and 5-foot roll over to the side.
Why are we fighting Nico of the Boreal Valley?
Well,
Of the Boreal Valley.
This was Kai's nemesis from session 0.
yeah.
Oh, interesting
We
thing.
don't talk about the
if
shade.
he is prone, you cannot 5-foot step.
Got to take your move action, stand up, and then 5-foot step.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, no.
If it was a standard just a bite, then a move, and then a 5-foot step. Move to stand up, and then a
Yeah.
5-foot step.
Yeah, we'll say he does that.
Yep. It's a 5-foot step is a move action to crawl, basically. Or in his case, wiggle or roll.
Yeah. So that'll provoke from you, Kai.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh yeah, standing up does provoke.
35 to
Hits.
bite.
That's it.
All right. 13 damage. Has he stood up yet?
Your attack of opportunity can't trip him
Okay.
again.
Got
Yeah.
it. Gotcha.
There's a crawling rule there.
All right.
Man, you're already 2 attacks over him. You're winning.
Mm-hmm.
You've come back stronger.
Well, it's your turn now.
Yep.
Oh, it is, I guess.
Like
Well,
him.
Bite.
I'm gonna bite. 27.
That is a hit.
Sweet. All right. 15 more damage, and of course,
Okay.
another attempt to trip.
Fucking
that
gut
trip
this
him?
thing.
As a 29 trip.
That will do it. Yes.
He's back on the ground.
All right,
No.
and he's gonna stand back up.
Provoke. Bite.
What?
He's standing
There's
back up.
another provoke. Okay, that one I not one. I missed
All
this
right.
time.
All right, that's a normal miss. And at that point, he's gonna just retreat back into the woods.
I growl out where he ran, give a few boofs.
If I hear the barking, I come running. So, because I was helping Kai hunt. So,
You heard it. You
Yeah,
heard
you
a
probably-
scuffle. You heard like some ruffs and some barks and some screeches.
You probably saw the raccoon sprint away as you appear.
what the hell is that? Thing's massive.
This is an absolute unit.
100% chonker.
I'm in awe of the size of this land.
Dark Eater Chonker.
Oh, the Sudhouse reading of that was great. In awe at the size of this lad! Absolute unit!
Dark Chonker Midir.
Right.
Brilliant.
Everything all right? Kai, excuse me. By venture. There you go. That'd be better. There ain't no Jesus Christ here.
Venture Christ.
Vincent
capital.
Price!
Cheez-Its.
Ooh.
You all
You might have
right?
Jesus in this world. I finally notice you're here. I'm too busy. My enemy. And I look up at you, just like shake, like, huh? Look up
You
at
are-
you, and then I nod at your question.
Jesus, I'm glad you're all right.
I glare off into the woods.
You'll get him.
One day.
You'll
One
get him.
day.
Don't worry. To be fair, if you could have gotten him, we would have eaten damn well. Whew.
One day we will eat a feast.
We will make a feast of his flesh.
Well, until then, it looks like we got ourselves some good berries here. Let's go ahead and get some of these.
And then rolls for a save against.
Don't eat the
So
intestines.
when he ran away, he
That's where
did make
poop
off with
is.
a couple, but you guys got the most of it.
Bitch.
All right.
Jesus. All right.
Dead you
Hopefully
shall
that
suffer.
ominous kanji above Tree Hollow goes away now that we've dealt with the now that we've dealt with the major threat.
One
The
day you
major
shall
threat.
suffer.
The
So,
fight was more intense than Malaya's. Well, for Kai it was.
Oh yeah.
More impactful.
Goody
So-
will remember that.
No, wait.
gonna come
Not
back
like
to
that.
family. So on our way to Tree Hollow, I'll probably make sure to go. Hey, by the way, guys, they still know me as Jack here. It's probably best to use that name. It's probably best to use that name while we're here.
All right, fair enough.
I can
Alright.
abuse-
Jack.
Thank you.
I give a boof. It sounds sort of like Jack.
Fair enough.
Just speaks perfect English. Jack.
One day that's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be a joke anymore.
God damn it.
Is there a point where Kai will eventually be able to speak common as a wolf? Thing?
Don't think so. That would have to be some homebrew thing, like the Scooby-Doo law.
Something like that.
All right.
Oh,
So what time do we get there?
I found something. For
Oh yeah, there you go. So having some nice berries for dinner with what was rounded up then.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's something going on, then yeah, tonight.
I was gonna say that's what you brought back to prep for food. You can probably actually get there by the evening, like just after sunset.
Oh, nice.
But
Okay.
so you can probably since you found berries today, you could probably just have some on the road once they're just prepped proper.
Cool. That works.
Anri, if you could kindly roll me a perception check.
Okay.
No, Kai, don't join in the howling. Don't do it.
No,
So-
don't do it.
In fact,
everybody's,
it's probably me.
That's fair.
So everybody's enjoying their foodstuffs while you're walking. You notice Shizuki, while she's eating her berries, it looks like she's about to eat a handful of spiders.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's hidden.
Okay, you know what? This is a D100 time. High is good, low is bad. Okay, Anri reaches a hand to you for a moment, and then stops and goes back to eating her own berries.
They are spiders.
Anri is gonna hold off on eating her berries, and she's
Anri, are you okay? You're not eating your berries. Holds out a berry to her.
It's a spider.
She moves back a few inches and she says, I'm not exactly hungry just now.
Just fucking say they're spiders. You don't have
Oh,
to-
that is true. That is true. We pretty much all know.
We know.
Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. It's a spider.
And I just want to say as a GM, I don't remember if Sorren ever told anyone what those pills do.
Well,
I mean, I know that Jerry said something about
Yeah,
how.
he said something about spiders. Yeah.
Oh,
Did he only say it to
you
me, or did he say it to the group?
You were talking to him that first time.
yeah, I think it was
I don't
just
remember if
you.
I don't remember if you ever told the party.
I think it was. Yeah, I think everyone else was asleep. It was while we were
Third watch.
doing a watch.
Yeah, because he told me
the
about
fuck?
the lottery ticket and things like
It's
that.
permeated. Its knowledge has permeated into the party through sheer exposure to Sorren. I don't know what the fuck. It's just a berry.
Not to me. I don't think I'm okay.
Soren's gonna kind of listen over his shoulder, and then he's gonna go, "Wait," and he's gonna check his bag, and he's gonna count he's gonna count the pills. He's like, "Wait, hold up." Do I have all of my pills, Goody?
You have all your pills.
Okay. What did you
What?
say you were saying?
On-
What?
Anri did go to see Jerry at
I
the
did.
camp, remember?
I know Soren doesn't think about it, but he won't say anything. He counts them. He's like, "They're still there," and he looks at her and he's like, "Huh." Jerry give? Maybe. All right.
Do you say that aloud?
He was mumbling it to himself.
Okay. Anri is quite concerned. Did Jerry mention that this would be a side effect? He mentioned the aphrodisiac for hens. He mentioned
he mentioned he mentioned about the left and right-handed thing.
Yeah.
Which your holster is still on your left side.
Yeah.
He mentioned the thing about hens, but then he said that with his tea, he said that his tea was relaxing, and he said that he used honey, herbs and spices, and then he ground up a bunch of painkillers and put them in.
Ah.
Did he put the painkillers in my tea as well? I know I had tea when I was there.
You saw a giant spider that night. Fuck, Pat.
That's true. That's true. I did. I remember what he said though. So I was just like,
your trip was instant. Hers was more.
Took some
subtle.
time.
Yeah, took its time to settle in.
Took its time to.
This is it. The time. Yeah. So Anri is gonna say, I don't know. Is this normal?
No.
Oh, wait.
No.
He did put some of that in the tea, didn't he? Oh, god damn it.
Who? Oh, Jerry?
Jerry told me something about some of the stuff he has. He says sometimes you see spiders. I think you're all right. Just if you see any more of them right now, it's probably not real.
Probably.
Okay.
Not
Probably.
definitely.
Probably.
Well, probably because I mean that could actually be a real spider, like wandering around. But I don't think, like you said, everything you see right now looks like spiders.
Okay. This conversation is getting less reassuring as you speak. Okay.
You are not holding a handful of spiders.
Anri takes one of the berries, examines it very closely.
It feels like a berry. It's juicy like a berry, but it looks like a spider.
Anri ain't no coward. And
Close your eyes, pinch your nose, and chug.
She ain't no coward. She eats it.
She ain't no pussy bitch.
And it's a tasty berry, courtesy of Sorren and Kai.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is a hallucination.
It should pass. Just give us some time and it'll pass.
Okay,
There's a giant tarantula on the side of his face now.
Anri looks. Oh God.
Kanari has had enough of the spiders. She is going to grip Anri's face and start doing a heal diagnosis for the best of what she can do.
Anri's, as you do this, as you grip her face, Anri's eyes don't leave the side of Sorren's face.
That's good.
You don't want to see what was on Kanari's face.
Oh no, wait. Out of the corner of my eye, I would probably see something spiderish.
It's in her eye. It's a spider eye.
Oh God.
Also, I'm not getting
It's
anything
like
out of that
Killer
roll.
Queen. It's like Killer Queen is in her eye.
No, whatever has happened is beyond you at the moment.
Oh God. Anri is going to take raise a hand, and she's just going to wipe across your face, Kanari. And when she feels nothing, she'll just go,
Just checking.
The best way I can describe the reaction there is Spock eyebrow.
With that, Anri will just end on one more thing, saying,
Okay, so now taking Jerry's words far more seriously, please let me know if there's any hens around.
I'll make sure to keep an eye out.
Anri loads her gun with malicious intent.
Next boss fight, dire chicken.
Oh god.
That would suck, actually.
It would.
Oh god. Is this anything like Skyrim?
Oh no.
Is this anything like Legend of Zelda?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, does aphrodisiac for hens include cockatrices?
So
why
we
do you
get
have to
dirty.
keep saying these things? Stop making
Luna,
your boyfriend sick shit on us.
Stop this, Luna.
Enough.
You're supposed to be the observing moon, not the talking moon.
No, I know which moon
Not the
you are.
moon that makes my life more difficult.
So we get there at evening.
I'm a type of moon.
Yeah.
You're going to see what type of moon here in a sec.
You made it back pretty hollow.
Right. I guess we should probably go see the Guardian, see the lead man.
Oh, why is this playing? God damn it.
Of course.
Now from the people you remember speaking with, the Elder was here, and the Ondas, the Protector who you met before, is up here. And why can't I get the right thing to play? Fuck.
Wasn't the thing in so the thing goes in 11, but I guess the guy lives up at 1.
Yeah, this is where the village elder's at. The guardian guy is up here. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go then. We're here to do a thing, and we'll probably stay the night, and we'll make our way back.
Okay. So y'all should be in control to move yourselves wherever you're going.
Okay.
All right.
Kanari's going to let you all lead the way because this is her first time.
I was gonna follow Shizuki. She's the one with the gem.
Yeah, okay, just follow.
I think we want to do
Doge do what the Doge do.
what the Doge do. The Guinean Ruby. So for that, we just want to take it up to the Elder, yeah? That's where it was
Yeah.
before?
Probably.
All right.
Well, give it back to, I guess, the Guardian of the Ruby.
Yeah, he said you could bring it back to him if you wanted.
Swing back to... God damn it. We'll swing back to... Let's just say
The Elder, then?
Elder's cabin. Yeah, or Elder's building thing.
Was the Elder unconscious when I was in there?
I don't think so.
No,
He was very much
was,
conscious.
Yeah, he was one of his guards. He was being held captive way back during that time, but
Sorren's gonna hang out over here. If there's one person that would actually remember that he was there, it would have been the Elder and his the other Guardian girl who would still be here as well. So
I don't think I was inside though, but at the same
You were
time, I'm
not.
sure you would. I'm like conflicted. I want to go with the group, but I want to stick with you. It's just
you really grown a liking to him, aren't you?
so
kind of just
when
looks
you
down.
when you as you guys approach the Elder's hut here, I'm not on the wrong way, on the Elder's hut here. Something swift jumps out the window and makes a beeline at Kai.
Wait, what? Oh,
Carbuncle!
it's Carbuncle friend.
It actually jumps right back over to you because it remembers you from last time.
Oh, hey, this little guy.
Whose summoner lost the carbuncle?
So, judging by looking at this one particular, this was the one who was injured before and had the jewel ripped out of him, but it is now perfectly mended back into his head.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's
That's what
looking
we
good,
like.
little guy. Good to see that you're all good to go. I didn't realize that you stayed here. He kind of looks over at the building.
That's because I was looking out for him. The elder says as he steps out.
I
Nice to
nuzzle
see
the
you all
carbuncle,
again.
by the way.
You what?
We nuzzle.
Oh, he actually just climbs up and nestles into your back.
Aww.
You weren't there for that
You
session, Kai,
snuggling.
but Wooten made sure you made good friends with the carbuncles.
Yes.
Exactly.
I
We're
made
good
damn
friends.
good sure because I knew that Kai would be ah.
I
So
love me some carbuncles.
the elder steps out.
I have all my
After-
eggies glammed.
After stepping out and says that to you all. Nice to see you again. Been gone for some time. I take it you are all successful.
I believe that she reaches into her bag, unclasps it properly. I believe this belongs to you. As she pulls out the Gideon Ruby.
And then he turns to look at Sorren.
Who has been
Right.
trying not to look at him this whole time. He's just looking at the night sky.
He there's a pause, and he smiles and he says, "It's okay, lad. You proved me wrong."
Ed just had to get it back where it belonged, you know. Doing our job.
It's does not go unappreciated. I'll be sure to thank you with something properly in the meantime. But our resident druid Ondas actually was in the forest a bit ago to tend to some matters. You'll want to give this to him. Problem is, he hasn't been back in a while.
Back in a while. What do you mean by a while? How long is a while?
Well,
Where's
he's
he
been
never like to hear?
going daily to offer some prayers to the Guardian, but he's usually back before sunset. But now that we have the ruby back, he'll be able to be he'll be able to do his job much easier since we'll be able to give it the proper blessing that he always says it needs.
Well, if it's only just one night, maybe something's just got him held up.
Would you? I hate to ask since you just got here, but would you all mind checking up on him?
Well, he's the one we're supposed to give the jewel to, so I imagine it would be that's what we'd have to end up doing anyways.
Hmm?
I
Let's
nod.
go. Let's take care of it.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to note that Kanari was present for that conversation, if hanging
Yes.
back a little. I just cannot move my token at the moment for some reason.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is.
We weren't on this map before.
It's never been
no.
on a map, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably part of the reason. I do a lot of copy pasting, so
Oh,
Mm.
there we go. All right.
Yee.
Thank you.
you're
You
welcome.
were with us. You just weren't with us.
Kai, you have scent, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you either know his scent, or can we ask for something that might have his scent? It would make it a lot easier to track him.
Yeah.
How, depending on how long he's been gone.
Well, the carbuncle might be able to help there.
Oh, well, we
Take
can
a
ask
big
him too.
fucking whiff of that carbuncle.
God damn it. Oh, that's the good stuff.
Sniff it like Goody snorts aether currents.
Jesus Christ.
Huffing carbuncles. There's a bad name for you.
That's my new band name! Huffing carbuncles! So, you make your ways into the forest.
Oh my
And
god.
Kai, you will have the scent of Ondas on him because he does tend to these carbuncles quite often. So,
Give a big old sniff.
Horrible.
So, in terms of tracking, let me go ahead and tell you how it works, I guess.
Yeah, because
Let's
I do not recall. In all honesty.
There should be, I think, something here for scent. I know it should be here somewhere.
Double check. I know I have.
To follow... okay, I think I actually have to go and look at the scent skill. Because it's easier to track by scent, so...
Yeah, and I'll get bonuses because we're in the fort.
Yeah! Okay, with scent, you can detect opponents by smell within 30 feet, upwind is 60 feet. You have to remember this. If like enemies are like invisible and shit, you can still smell them.
Yeah. I think I've used it before. I think it was a one shot where I played Kai. I used it before.
All right.
Yeah.
Where I've used it before.
I think you have
Okay.
actually. Yeah.
So a creature with scent can try to follow tracks using survival. The DC for a fresh trail is 10, and for each hour the trail is cold, the DC increases by 2. So honestly, it probably shouldn't be that. Maybe 16, 18 tops, maybe. So,
Okay.
and the normal one can be less. It depends on the firmness of the ground and all that kind of shit, and the size of the creature. Blah 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 blah. Poor
Alright, so-
visibility. If it's firm ground, moonlight, medium-sized creature, the DC would be 18. So honestly, it depends on which one's easier.
Okay, so just do a survival check,
A survival check to track.
and then that is a 13 because of that, and then my tracking will give me half my levels, so that's another 1. So that would be 16. $25.
Okay. Good stuff.
Take that
So-
big ol' whiff.
So, in addition to the carbuncle having the scent, you're able to pretty much just make a beeline down the forest path. You can probably tell that he's been back and forth almost every day or so, and it kind of leads you back down a similar route you've taken before, back when you were dealing with the Gnoll problem.
Oh yeah, we did do that.
It's all it's all the familiar leaf piles and tree
Oh.
types on the path that led towards the central grove of Havenlit Forest.
Well, I suppose you managed to find him, Kai. Go ahead, lead the way.
Alright, I sniff. From which direction doth my nose take me? Thiseth way. I don't know why I tried to move the carbuncle.
You're confusing yourself with carbuncles now.
I really do like carbuncle.
The carbuncle freezes and its ears perk up.
Notice.
That calls for a perception check. I'm gonna roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say I take notice and I look around.
Guess I'll do it
I
too.
perceive.
What do you see with your physical eyes?
She also perceives.
So, just because of the time of day and the darkness, it's going to be a little hard to pinpoint exactly. Kai, what kind of vision do you have in wolf form?
I believe low light.
Okay. So I think low light will work for this.
Yeah, dim light essentially becomes normal light, so by the light of the moon, everything should be pretty much lit for...
There is there's a big sound of like a bunch of trees rustling up ahead, and a bit of
low light.
and a bit of like a low, like a little bit of a roll, like a low grumbling sound. Kai, with your vision, you can see why the carbuncle. You can see why the carbuncle is looking pretty upset right now.
Oh.
Well, that's a thing.
Uh-oh.
Was that an
Uh-oh.
owl?
It looks kind of like that card that Jerry drew.
The Yao Kwai.
Oh no.
Why?
Look!
Oh,
That's not good.
No.
It's trying to use like this weird like odd tendril-like arms to like reach up on top of a limb where this other carbuncle is currently at.
What is it with all of you getting into trouble? God. Well, oh, that sounded like the screech of the carbuncle in the tree. Well, I'm going to assume that if our friend is out here, this is probably the reason why he. I'll just say this to the group. That's probably the reason why he's late. We should probably do something about it.
Okay.
Well, he is right where you make the offerings.
Right. Well, we're gonna have to sit there and deal with this thing then.
Yep.
Can I make stealth up into the tree line?
And could I get a knowledge nature in to see what we know about Yao Guai?
This would be an Arcana check.
Oh,
Damn.
even better.
I don't have that one.
And Sorren, if you want to get up in a tree, roll. I can't remember if I said
Well,
if we're doing.
go up to the tree line.
Oh, tree. Okay. Yeah, stealth. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stealth over.
Kanari.
Yes.
So you know
First,
that
I'm gonna hide
Yaoguais
from
are you heard the princess mention it when she was looking at the card back in that camp out the other night.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't pay a whole lot of mind because it's like Yaoguai. Oh yeah, those things, whatever. But you remember that this thing is like a chimerian mix of any kind of animals, and they can take they can take a lot of different shapes. For instance, this one is mainly a bear, but it also has tentacles, and you can also see it has quills. So
All right.
for reach as well as defense. With your roll, you also know that it does have it does have a rather endurant hide, meaning some damage reduction.
Okay.
And it does also have a fairly decent resistance to magic.
I see.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I will
And
share
another
this
thing
in
of
hushed
interest-
tones.
The last thing of interest is that while polymorphing does not harm it, does not damage it per se, the susceptibility of it does make it incredibly weak because it's trying to morph an already abominable form.
Interesting.
So polymorph is especially useful on it, I guess, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not something that I have, unfortunately, but good to know.
Well, I suppose that I'll have my bow out.
Anri has her gun drawn, obviously.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I meant to do
What?
all reveals there. That's my bad.
Right.
So, like I said, I'm going to pass along what I remember to everyone.
Mm.
So,
Well, what's the best way to approach this thing then? Would scaring it off be the best, or is this thing going to be one where we're looking for a long fight?
probably a long fight and non-magic attacks if you can manage it.
Well,
We look at you, the only caster.
I guess I'll be on heel duty.
Well, whichever one of you wants to go first. It's not me. I'm not going
Go first. I sprint.
Oh, okay.
Are you
I
going in?
charge it.
Okay. Let me go ahead and...
I heard we were fighting.
All right. All yours, Kai. Go ahead and roll
Yep,
your
I
attack.
definitely have enough to charge.
Bite.
Bite it.
You're-
Mind the quills.
Combat start.
Yep.
Yep.
It's gonna be a surprise round.
Yep. I just whoop Newmon in and get. I'll actually remember my +2 from the charge this time. 22 to hit it.
22 hits.
Flat-footed.
All right.
Hey. The big boy.
Trip it. Trip it.
Trip
I don't
That's
know
my
if
plan.
Well,
If it's too many sizes too big, maybe.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think he can.
I don't know.
I'm
with
about
the
to find it.
size.
I'm literally in that section right now, so I can look.
13,
It is a huge sized creature.
These are big boy.
No
He's
tripping.
Big boy. Oh, he's a big boy.
and the 2 from the charge. right?
No
no,
more
no.
than one size category larger than you. So if we had cast enlarged person on him, he would have been able to.
Which I also don't have. Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay. 24 damage.
Okay.
Max damage.
Doesn't do quite as much as you expect.
I was told he had thick hide. I don't care.
Thick boy.
Okay.
Okay.
so
He was
yes,
thick, but I
that
didn't.
is going to be
Is it a surprise
Initiative.
round for each of us?
Kai just ran. All I was told was that Kai ran in.
Well,
We would all still get to act as part of the surprise round,
Yeah.
right?
they knew
Thing
I was
is-
going.
All right,
we
so
each
there was
Brawler
there was a
said, all right, whenever anyone's ready, and I just charged in.
Yep.
Anyone could have charged.
Oh,
with.
okay. That's my mistake then. I just heard Kai's
Sorry,
like,
Kai.
all right, I'm charging.
Zoran
Oh my
could
god,
have
he just ran
taken,
in.
all right, anyone?
Oh my god!
I was just the first one who said new.
Well, in that case, before we go any further, Kai, since you bid at it,
No.
Let's go. Something's going on, boys.
Point of order, do we know that this isn't the druid?
No.
No,
We
no, we do not.
13 points of damage as the quills pierce into you from your attack.
Understood. I take it like a champ.
Is it something the druid could turn into? don't
That's a
think
good
so.
question.
That would
Okay, I
probably
don't think
be so. Okay, yeah, actually, so Kanari, since this was an Arcana check, you can also knowing what you know that this is not a natural creature; it's a magical beast.
Okay.
So a druid probably does not have the capability to do this unless they were like really advanced.
Good to know.
All right.
Okay, so as part of my surprise round, I will.
That was sudden. Scared me.
I will. I'm trying to think. Probably the best thing is to essentially stealth run over into this pile of leaves.
Okay.
So it's still dim light, so I can try to use dim light to hide myself along with the leaves. And I'm moving at full speed, so it's -5 to my stealth check. So I'll have a
Okay.
24 on my stealth for him to notice or not notice me.
Okay.
I don't
As far
think
as you
those are
can-
there this time.
As far as you can tell, he does not notice.
All right, cool.
All right. I will go ahead and charge power attack. Whee!
Okay.
Hopefully this will be worth it. -2. 2 for charging. 21, it's flat-footed.
Hits.
8 plus 11. 13 points of damage.
Okay. And 13 to you from the quills.
Damn.
Those things are painful.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, it was a trade, so. Alright, that's 3 out of 5. Kanari and Anri are next.
Okay.
All right.
Anri, I'll let you go.
All right. Anri is gonna move up to here and take a shot.
Can't take a shot.
Oh,
It's
can
a
I not take a
surprise round.
shot?
You can only standard action.
Oh, right. Okay.
You
Standard
can take
order.
a shot from back there.
All right.
It is a 45-foot shot, but
With
You
a
know what?
pistol, that's 2 range increment. That's 3 range
Yeah,
increments. of 45 feet.
I'd rather just move up here from the first round.
okay.
And actually, I and my hand will do the same.
Okay.
Time to roll for initiative.
That's initiative,
It's
my
time.
boys.
Hey.
All right. Nice. You might be able to kill it before it gets its turn, hopefully.
He's gonna be a tough boy.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
Okay, I need to look something up here, so I apologize. I may end up being first.
Do I need to roll initiative? Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry. I +2. So.
The carbuncle's attacking?
We were probably
Nice.
distracting it enough for the other one to get away.
Brave lad.
Hmm.
Anri, what's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 22.
Alright, you'll be going before me.
Hey.
Okay, so guess that puts me in first position. I'm going to use that touch attack. And also, if it hits, it will inflict fatigued.
Okay.
Touch of fatigue.
Yeah,
So
let's just make sure I've got that right. Yep, good.
I need to move your. I just need to make your hand like controllable.
I appreciate that.
I keep forgetting to do that every time. So you should now have control of it. I now have it up here next to Kai.
Perfect. Yep, much obliged. So does 12 hit its touch AC?
Yes.
Okay,
It's still flat-footed. So it
Perfect.
would be Flat-footed touch.
okay. Cast level over 2. So...
And there is no spell resistance on this.
no, not that I know of. Or not that it's not that is listed.
I got you covered. It says saving throw, fortitude negates, spell resistance. Yes, that means that it would get a spell resistance check.
For what, the attack?
The touch of fatigue for being affected by it in the first place.
This is not touch of fatigue.
Oh, different spell? Okay.
This is a class feature.
Oh. Well then, yeah, I don't think it works on a class feature.
Okay.
As far as I know, if it's not a spell-like ability, then it doesn't count, as far as I
Yeah.
know.
All right. So the damage washes across the thing's body, and you said it was a fortitude save.
Yes, it should be. Yes. Equal to 17.
Okay. That is a success.
Okay.
Brings us to Anri's turn.
Okay. Oh, Wuten, no. Not bang. But bang bang. Rapid shot.
Bang, bang.
Money
Yeah.
bang.
Bada bang.
Right. Let's
Bang bang fall in love. That's how it works, right?
Something like that.
right, so this is in point blank shot with -2. Cool.
Also, Goody, you want to change it to Pathfinder squares?
Right. You're right.
Yeah,
Aw.
so
There you
I
go.
like that extra movement. Now I can't get there, you Pete. Damn it, now I can't.
No cheating.
Meaning? Fine. You're right, it's fine.
you're cheeky. Alright, I'm just making sure. Yep, it is a
Fucking
-2
annoying me.
penalty.
It is slightly bigger than the square that it's in.
Okay. First shot.
Bang,
Second
Okay.
shot.
bang. Only you had improved critical.
If only. Right.
Bang, free action, reload, bang.
Yep. Alright, let me just get that up. Okay.
Reloading ball and powder in less than 6 seconds.
Hell
The
yeah.
average for a musket was 3 shots a minute. She just did 2 in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is plus 12. Okay.
That is some speed loading.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
And that
right.
is
You're getting your dex to damage now, right?
yeah.
Nice.
So
Level
that
5?
yeah.
Did we get level 5?
Yeah.
We are
Yeah.
level 5.
Yeah,
I'm an
you're
idiot.
Yes.
I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
Wait.
Ignore
Oh,
me.
hang on. 1 second. That is not
That way me hit like truck.
6, 12. That is 14 damage. Forgive me.
I also just hit like a truck.
14. So that's plus 14 damage. Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
28.
Jesus.
Everybody in this party hits like a truck.
Yeah.
Mm.
Does not do as much damage as you expect it to, though.
Okay.
Once
Just
per
so
hit.
Just so, in case it does matter, firearms deal bludgeoning and piercing damage.
It's what is the? I wonder what the DR is.
Yeah, I don't know.
It still does
So-
not do as much damage as you expect.
Okay, just clarifying.
We'll just have to try everything.
It's probably magic.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes it Shizuki's turn.
Right. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna make this easier for my boy over here. I'll go. Since it is huge, I can go through it. And since it's
Oh, that's right.
flat-footed-
You can run under its leg.
Yeah, I can run under its legs and not provoke attacks of opportunity
Flank, flank,
unless
flank.
unless it had combat reflexes and
do that
go ahead
now.
punch.
Thankfully for you, he doesn't.
Yes. +2, -2 for power attack.
Couldn't remember if I added that on him or not.
15 hits flat-footed.
It does not.
Damn it. Okay.
He's a tough boy.
Yeah, he is. Damn it.
It is his turn.
Mm-hmm.
He looked as though he was about ready to cleave at the two of you until you ran under his legs.
Hey!
Hey.
Oh, actually, Shizuki, you know what? I don't know. Hey, when when we fought the Bandersnatch with its quills,
Yes.
did the hits count unless if they did not land? Did the quills count if they did not land the hit?
The quills did not count. They have to
Okay.
hit to be able to count as
Okay.
dealing damage.
The phrasing was kind of weird with this quill thing, so I was like, so I just wanted to see what you did, because I wanted to follow the same thing. So Shizuki, this first claw, swinging back around to hit you. Does 16 hit?
Jotaro, no.
Okay. He's gonna lash back around Kai with a bite. So 25 hit.
Yes.
But just
15 points of damage.
barely.
Oof.
Yeah, literally just barely.
And then Shizuki, its tentacle arm is now gonna lash back in your direction.
I'm fine. I could still take about 2 of those. Maybe
So
3.
31 hit.
Yeah.
No, I
9
don't think
points of
so.
damage,
That's a lie.
And
9 points of damage. The grapple check
yes.
will be CMD 26.
It's not even telling me the fucking. Okay. There it is.
CMD 26.
But it will not succeed.
It's just a tentacle smack.
Smack.
Ow.
As its limbs of all sorts are either wriggling and slashing away. That brings it back to Sorren's turn.
So I'm just trying to think.
Keep there so you can get past its reach. It won't provoke anything.
Why won't it provoke?
Because you're moving from 15 feet, and it only has, since it's a huge creature, it only has 10-foot reach.
I think it's 15-foot reach, my friend.
That...
Large-sized creatures have 10-foot reach. You have as much reach as the area you take up. So, like, I take up 5 feet, so I have 5-foot reach. 10-foot area for a large creature, 10-foot reach. 15-foot,
right.
15 feet. It's proportional. I could still try to sneak from here at full speed, so that it won't notice me as I approach. So I'm going to try to not get noticed on approach. 21.
Okay, you won't get noticed.
Okay. And during its chance to turn around, pocket sand. So, dirty trick.
All right.
35 to 30
Holy shit.
Well, I'm built to dirty trick.
So while this thing is slashing and flaying its limbs around, when it makes its bite at Kai, that's when you get in. That right when it throws in its bite at Kai and retracts, that's when you just right in its eyes.
Pocket sand. It's now blinded. And in fact, how much did I beat it by? For every 5 by which I exceeded its CMD, it's 1 round plus 1 for every 5. So
You succeeded by 9.
So it would be 2 rounds, unless it takes a move action to wipe the sand from its eyes.
Okay. Brings it to Kai's turn.
Style, man.
Well, did I hear bite? Bite? That's all I know how to do. Bite.
I mean, bite.
It is blind, so it takes penalties or it's easier to hit when it's blind.
Is there just is there like a flat bonus or?
I got you. -2 penalty to armor class, loses dex bonus, if any, and -4 on strength and dex-based skills.
Alright, so that's on him.
Hell yeah.
Yep, so -2 plus -dex, so.
I forgot to mention that on its turn, some of the wounds dealt began to close up.
Oh, fast healing. Ooh, also, you forgot to mention, all opponents are considered to have total concealment.
Yes.
50% miss chance.
Alright. Sorry. 35.
Hits.
Bite.
No.
Bite.
18.
All right.
How much quill damage do I take?
Bite that boy.
11 points of quill damage.
Gotcha. So, Kanari.
Yep, you're getting healed next turn.
I'm sorry. I understand. I feel bad for your spell slots, but at the same time, can't do much else.
It is the Carbuckle's turns.
This is what I'm here for.
This one is going to scamper off into the trees.
Good baby. Get going.
And this one is going to scamper over this way.
Oh no. Wait, no.
Wait,
no.
Wait, no.
He's being a brave boy.
He is going to, he doesn't have much for this, but he's going to do his best from here. The jewel on his head is going to glow a bit of like is going to go from red to kind of an indigo in color into blue, and then a little sparkle is going to go off at the Yao Guai. Let's see what happens. Johnny, you want to roll me not acrobatics, fucking Arcana or Spellcraft? Spellcraft.
I'm sorry, was that me? Yes.
Yes.
That got me.
Okay, what is my thing? Spellcraft 11. That's a 20.
you.
It does not succeed, but you can see that carbuncle tried to use daze on him.
Okay.
Not the strongest of creatures, but they do have their little mental tricks.
Fair enough.
Does bring it to your turn.
Okay. That's 18 points healed to Kai.
Yay!
Oh.
I can take another bite.
All right. Got any move swift actions left?
Nope, that'll do it.
Okay. Anri.
Hello, I would like gun, please. So, question: can I reload as a free action twice if I'm doing a rapid shot?
Yes.
Okay.
As
Cool.
long as
They
you have
are-
ammunition.
Yeah, as long as the ammunition is paper cartridges, you can
Yes.
reload that as a free action, and you can take multiple free actions in your turn.
Yeah, this is what Anri was made for.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be another 2 shots. $14, 26
Okay.
Against touch AC.
against
Both will
touch
hit.
AC. Nice.
Do you have clustered shots?
Clustered shots? No.
Okay, then you'll have to roll the damage separately.
Alright, okay.
Damage
Okay.
reduction applies twice.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Okay.
Once for each attack, yep.
Sorry about that.
Clustered shots is what you're looking for with that.
Hmm.
D8. Hang on, let me retype this then. There you go.
All right. Minus that. All right. It still seems pretty resilient to your shots, but you can tell you're still doing some damage.
Okay. Well,
Any 5-foot movement or anything?
no, to be honest, I'm good where I am.
Okay. Brings us back to Shizuki.
Oh boy. Okay. Ah, those fucking quills.
They're gonna hurt on a full round attack.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
You do have healing available, though.
I do,
So.
but... ugh.
That's why I'm just happy I have one bite.
You need to take the Vital Strike tree. That'd be great.
For me, yes, that's my plan.
Yeah.
Big bite.
I'm gonna go for it
They don't
because
bite.
I do have enough. I believe it was D8 plus 7, right? Correct?
The quill damage
Yes.
is D8 plus 7, yes.
Okay, I think I can make it.
Is there any way to avoid that damage, or does it just happen no matter what?
The quills?
If you land a natural attack or a melee attack or melee weapon attack, then you get quilled if it lands.
Okay.
Yeah, range attacks is the only way to avoid it.
20 plus 11 minus 2 power attack plus 2. Okay, 11, 24.
24 hits.
D8 plus 11. 12 damage.
Okay.
Come on, give me that quill. Oh boy, I'm bleeding. But I'm still standing.
You are getting next turn's heal.
Alright. I am so glad that it is blinded right now.
Your damage is a bit less than expected.
Interesting. So it's not... DR is not magic.
Yeah.
My things are magical. Wait, fuck. You know what I should have done? Should have done exploit weakness.
I was wondering why you weren't.
Yeah. Fucking A. I keep forgetting I have that, because that would bypass any DR. I'll use it next turn.
Next turn.
Well, actually, you know what? I can use it this turn. Swift action. For another thing. that is Wisdom plus Brawler level 5 plus 4 versus 10 plus the creature's CR. 22?
10 plus the creature's CR, yes, that passes.
Alright, so I'm going to add half my Brawler level to Sense Motive, Reflex, and Dodge AC. My AC is now 22. Alright,
Okay.
that's my turn. And that'll be until my next turn.
All right, it is his turn. Some of his wounds start to close up again.
Okay.
And as a move action, the tentacles are going to come to his face and wipe off all that debris that got in his face.
Sandy goodness.
And he's going to look at the perpetrator. And
Does he know who the
cleave.
perpetrator is?
Oh yeah, because when he turned around for the bite, that's when he got in the face.
Oh, right.
So, let's see here.
If I die today, I die.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh fuck!
If I die, I die today.
Hey guys, what are your ACs?
Mine is 21.
22.
Kai and Sorren.
Now everybody needs healing, though.
I need healing.
You know, okay, here's a thought. I may be able to do something else and distract it. I don't...
Wait, did we? I wasn't entirely paying attention. Did we do the mischance?
It wiped away. It wiped it away.
Oh, okay. I still see the thing. Is all.
Yeah. Oh right.
The marker
I
was there,
probably need,
so
I
I was
need to take that
confused.
away. So yeah, use the.
That's what I
tentacles
would thought so, but like I.
Yeah, he used his move action to wipe it away and then cleaved from across the sea. Medkit.
Medkit? Sadly, there is no medkit here.
That is me. I am the mobile medkit.
The mobile medkit, please
That's
help.
me.
Wooten, did we lose you?
You
Yeah,
did
he said he
briefly. Yeah. Give me just a
back
second.
now. Okay.
I think I'm good now. Okay, so cleave.
Confirm crit.
Jesus.
Brings it to Sorren.
Yeah, that was painful. I think my answer is pocket sand. I don't know what else to grab in the environment right now, so just pocket sand.
That does succeed.
I will blind him again.
Also,
And that was a
5'7".
standard. That was a standard action. So move action. Back over here. He can't see, so he can't make an attack of opportunity.
No, I know. That's fine.
Well, I mean, I
I
guess
was gonna say he's probably too stunned effect
From
of the
being
attack to
blinded.
yeah.
that's my turn.
Yeah. That brings it back to Kai.
As I said, I'm delaying until after Kanari can heal me.
You should also, by the way, for future reference, you two are also flanking. So
Oh, right. I forgot to add those.
for future reference.
Yep.
Okay, so I suppose that makes it the carbuncle's turn. Assuming,
Mhm.
can you delay to the beginning of the next round?
I don't think
You could
can,
delay
though.
all. You can delay all the way up until your next turn, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Carbuncle.
carbuncle doesn't really know what to do here. He's in a bit of a panic, but he's going to scuffle over here. And Sorren, he's going to do all he can to. You can make a will save if you want, but a sensation is going to wash over you, and you're going to feel the sensation of not pain as best as he can.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to resist him. He's friendly to me, so.
Mm-hmm. It's not. You don't feel pain, but your body sure does.
That's fair.
On this
that was a
turn,
little painful.
and
Okay.
as we get to the top of the round here, as this one comes back, let me try something here. So right after this thing is warbled, I just misspoke. Right after it was blinded, its form begins to bulge and pulse and just like unnaturally just squirm
undulating.
around as stepping out from the forest,
Oh, it's the
holding
bad
up
guy.
holding up magic. Kanari, on your turn, roll me a spellcraft for free.
Okay.
The caster boy.
18.
He is baleful polymorphing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And under this condition, all of those magical effects that were taking place, its armor seems to soften, its wounds stop healing, and he shouts out, "Now, my friends, finish it!"
Do the quills
Okay.
go away?
The quills, they're, how do I put this? They shrink. So like
Less
they
damage.
don't look like they're going to be as
They don't look as dangerous.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't look like you're going to hurt yourself on them.
Oh, yes.
So, as we are on my turn, could you give me an idea of who looks worse for wear?
I would say Kai and Shizuki are both looking very bad at the moment.
Okay.
Equally bad,
Well-
you might say.
Yeah, one would say I've eaten a lot of damage.
And I've eaten a lot of damage as well.
Understood. Okay, well, you get 16 back.
Yay.
I
Thank you.
No problem.
have enough to attack again.
That's good.
I just can't take a hit if I attack.
Well, remember, you've still got 10 extra hit points with which to not die, and I can get you back up at
Yeah.
that point.
Exactly, and I mean, I've got a lot of things to help me live when I'm dying.
That's also good.
I've got Heart of the Wilderness.
All right, Anri.
Okay. Let's do it.
Rootin' tootin'.
Point and shooting.
Point shoot. Are you also adding point blank shot? Or are
Yes, I am.
Okay, excellent.
Both
Yeah.
hit. Both hit.
Come on. Get that fucking damage. D8 plus 7.
Do it.
Fucking do
Now
it.
your shots appear to be striking true.
Hey.
How's it looking?
It is now looking very, very bloodied.
Goody, may I make a request?
I already did it. Don't worry. I prepped it. I prepped it better.
Brilliant. Alright, give me just a second. D20 plus 11 minus 4 for power attack and flurry, and plus 2 for flanking. Oh no!
Well,
Oh no!
No, those both miss.
No, that was a natural 1 and the 9. That
Oh,
means-
okay.
That means it's going to the season effects. It's knocked prone. I'm knocked
No.
prone. And
Oh,
then
by my. Oh, I thought that was a normal miss.
nope. 11 and above is a normal miss.
Okay.
I am now knocked prone.
Are you wasting that healing I just gave you?
Oh, man.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I'm gonna punch it from down here.
Come on, Wooten.
Punch it in the big
Wait.
toe.
I
Punch
didn't
it in
go
the big
after
toe.
Kanari.
Does a
Oh, you didn't?
16?
punch it in the dick.
No.
Do it.
I should be delayed until after Kanari now.
Oh, I got thrown off by that. You know what? We're gonna do your thing. We're gonna do you first, Guy. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, do your thing.
Alright, I'm biting. Do your thing, alright. I do one thing. Right, we're flanking now.
Yeah.
Still. Well, at this point we're flanking.
We've been
So,
flanking.
38 hit him.
That hits, yeah.
All right.
And you
21
don't
damage.
suffer any quill damage.
Ooh.
Oh, he is so weak.
I don't suffer any quill damage. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, after the druid came in with his Baleful Polymorph,
Okay.
a lot of its feature it weakened the creature significantly.
Okay. Thank the gods.
Which brings it back to Shizuki, who, with that 16, that hits.
Oh, great. 8 plus 11.
Kick it while you're down.
Go.
Okay. So with the bite, it's looking very bloodied. Turns to face me. I swing and I miss, but as a follow-up, I start kick. I give it a solid kick from prone, and with that, it's just going to collapse in a big heap of undulating mass.
Can't believe she kicked it in the dick.
Could you imagine just rapid? If I managed to get off that flurry and just rapid fire kicks to the dick.
Yeah, it'd be a little painful.
Well,
She
I guess
broke its
that one-
pelvis.
I guess that one slipped by me.
There's more of them? As she stands back up.
There's more.
It depends. Be successful in finding the ruby?
As she pulls out the Guinean ruby from her jumbled up bag, but still in the pack, holds it out to him.
He gives this massive sigh of relief, this Undyne, as he just looks like the weight of the world has been lifted from his shoulders. As he steps closer to you and says, "Well then, I suppose there's no time to lose. Come along." And that is where we will end today's session.
Woo!
Hey!
So, holy shit.
Good deal.
Wow.
So that's 29 plus to Shizuki and 22 hit points to Kai.
And then once we rest up for the night, we can use whatever we've got left. Yeah.
I got
Alright.
Wand of Cure, so we can do that too.
You also got pills.
If we need them, those are there for
emergencies.
emergencies. Those are there for emergencies.
All right. So, I believe I only have one final question.
Not just yet.
Oh.
You're getting there.
I was just about to ask it. Okay, that's fine.
One more question. Do we? No, not yet.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Now you're going to say play Jorno's theme.
Your next line is play Giorno's theme.
I actually went in and edited it this time, so I didn't have to hit play at the beginning and then jump to the end.
Hell yeah. That's how you got to do it. All right. So, for those of you who tuned in, thank you very much for watching. Sorry for that brief hiccup during the fight. We had a bit of a technical difficulties on my end, but looks like we are all set now. And we will be joining back 2 weekends from now for more Kyonin Legacies.
And the story's just heating up, y'all, so
Hell
it's going
yeah.
to be getting real juicy.
Hell yeah. All right. So
Okay.
until then, y'all have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Until next time.